Hell no. Fuck no.
I think the original's still bigger.
No. Who? I don't know. No, I might be hitting him up. I might. But this is a tough tune, man. This is a tough tune, man. Damn.
I didn't know it was Dennis Edwards.
What?
I didn't know it was Dennis Edwards originally.
Oh man, it's a lot of hits came out of the Temps, man. I was just listening to on TikTok the other day, man. I was thinking to myself, when you talk about leads, man, there's been some great. First of all, it's been some great leads to come out of the Temptations, but David Ruffin don't get his credit as a lead, man. I don't hear his name enough. When we talk about leads.
He come up when we cracking the jokes.
All the time.
Right.
I know, man.
Come up for the jokes.
He the most mean temptation.
He's definitely the most mean temptation.
He's not. Leon is.
Facts.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas still probably don't even know what David Ruffin look like.
I don't.
No, we all think it's
We all think it's Leon.
Yeah.
They was tall as fuck though. All them niggas was over like 6 foot.
Nigga.
They was tall as fuck. They was a tall ass group. But David don't get his and I don't know if it's because of the movie, because it was exaggerated. I don't know if it's because of the movie. Like they, part of me feels like they did David like they did Ike.
Ike Turner. Yeah.
Because of the movie, but yeah, we don't give David enough credit, man.
And then probably because he wasn't an original Temptation either.
The fuck you mean?
He wasn't like in the original group.
It's part of their first hit.
But they brought him in like after the fact.
No, that is part of his first hit. He's a Temptation.
Yeah,
I think
he wasn't an
you get
original.
what David. You got what David, Otis, Paul, Eddie.
Melvin.
That's the Temptations. That's the Temptation.
Anything before that is they were just trying.
I mean, I like Ollie a little bit. Treat him like a lady. That was Ollie. I think his name Ollie.
Al.
Which one is still in the group?
That's Otis. Otis still alive.
Otis is the only one
Oh,
still
you know
alive.
what?
Otis is the only Temptation. He's the original.
Is Dennis Edwards
Wasn't
still alive?
nobody coming
No,
to see
Dennis
him.
Edward passed away a couple years ago. Some years ago.
I just seen one on Christmas. Like
Yeah, did you watch that shit too?
Yeah,
It
I
was
watched that
weird.
shit.
It was
Yeah.
weird as fuck.
That nigga was moving slow as shit, boy.
But it don't got the same it don't got like the. I think
It don't have the same effect.
it's like listening to folks that sing and listening to folks that got soul. It's a little different. So now like Silent Night and shit. It was like, these niggas are singing, but it's not. It ain't no soul in it. It's like
Yeah.
green bean casserole. You know what I mean? Like you got some niggas that can sing, but shout out, man. I miss them days. Everybody want to sound like fucking
Trigger.
Summer Walker and fucking. I don't fucking know.
Tink.
Jacquees.
I want the Tink sound to go away. That little
Yeah.
her. It's another girl that sounds almost identical to her.
I'm waiting for what's her name to put
Dreezy?
out.
Dreezy. Yeah.
I'm waiting for
That
what's her
whole
name to
sound
put
is
out
like,
another
"Ugh."
record, man. Because that record stinks to me, and I just think she's so above it, man. I'm
What,
tired.
Heart of a Woman?
Yeah, I think it's a bottom tier summer record, man.
Chill
praying for
up.
her.
Yeah, I don't know. As a summer stand, like the more that I played it, like I played it out when it first came out, and then the more that I listened to it, I'm like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
I did get to listen.
We need a follow up.
I did get to listen to Dre and Snoop.
Yeah, your
Get
thoughts?
into it.
It is the most spirited I've heard Snoop rap in a long time.
What the fuck do that mean?
Spirited is insane.
Put forth the effort.
Like you put some effort forward.
There are certain artists that start to look at music as a business, not the best music I can make. At some point, you get so big that it's a business, right? So it's just like I'm throwing my verse on there. I know I'm getting paid for it. I'm just throwing my verse on there. When I was listening to the album, I honestly felt like, oh, Snoop is on here really trying to rap. And also on Dre's end, I'm not going Marsha. I still feel like Marsha is his best production ever. But Dre was on his shit. And it still didn't move me.
You watched the 12-minute short
Absolutely
film?
not.
I need to watch that.
What?
I didn't watch that short
They got a
film.
12-minute short film.
On the album?
It's on YouTube.
So I don't know if it's they were already before my time anyways, but it was great music that didn't move me. You know what I mean? And I just, again, we was having this conversation off mic. I don't know if it's because there's so much music out there, but it was like on to the next. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. I haven't listened to it since. I don't know no good songs on it.
That shit been on repeat for me.
The Snoop and Dre.
I mean, you
What?
name drop Sugar Free. I ain't surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. that shit been
I
on
feel like
repeat.
you're not really feeling anything coming out of the West Coast right now. Like it seems like you kind of
You
have
don't
like a
GNX.
Yeah, he hate the West Coast.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's giving.
I mean, that's your
He
opinion.
don't like carne asada fries.
Right.
Let's see.
You don't like Mexican food.
West Coast. Have I been listening to? You
You
know
don't
what?
like
No,
Chucks?
I'm gonna be kind
You
of.
don't
No,
like
no, no. We can't
sugar-free.
see. This is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. Is when I have a spirited opinion, y'all forget what I said weeks ago, and just weeks ago, not even 3 weeks ago, I said I fell in love with Nipsey's album.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
That's
It's-
true.
it be that
4
shit.
years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I say I fell in love with something, I'm listening to the album. So I'm still listening to Nipsey's album. And when I think about West Coast or when
What
I'm
happened when the
listening to
nigga
West
was
Coast,
dead and right? We talk about people that still living. You went right to the dead nigga from so many
You
years
like
ago.
dead West
You're
Coast,
not
right?
liking
No.
West Coast right now as of this Kendrick thing, maybe.
no, I think this is very, very low calorie West Coast music today.
Got you.
But when I listen to West Coast music, I go back to
You go back to the
probably the
golden years.
'90s and the 2000s.
So you don't listen to new West Coast music like Jay Worthy and
I think it's the West Coast sound of it.
That
nigga,
you not like.
you know what I'm saying? That shit, whatever. I heard it was. I heard what's the name birthed it. Peace to him. The sound now right now that Kendrick is using. I can't think
Draco
it's-
the
Yeah,
Draco the Ruler.
Draco the Ruler.
it's really his sound. It's not nothing. I'm really bow bow. You know what I'm saying? That shit. I'm not really. You know what I'm saying? I can go back to the Dog Pound. The old Dre.
Dog Pound dropped the
I'm
album
about to
too.
say you ain't like that album either.
I'm going to old Dog Pound.
Yeah, Dog
And I'm
Pound
probably
dropped
not
the
even
album.
going to
And
old
the
Dog
East
Pound. I'm
Siders.
probably going right to
Daddy,
the Blood
bro.
Rim soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoop, damn
Death
near
Row,
everybody.
yeah.
Snoop done brought back. He brought the East Siders back. He brought the Dog Pound back.
Oh, shut up.
I believe he working on something with Rage.
And I
Yeah,
I
put them
still
back.
listen to
We don't need none of that.
and I
with
still listen to Games albums. Like I'm
That's crazy.
I don't even, and maybe
Plural.
it's he's so good to me. It's crazy. Maybe because I don't look at Game as a West Coast artist. I just like Game's music. I think you can be so good that no one looks at your region.
Shit, the Game is West
That's
Coast
the
all
definition of West.
the way. He just loved the East Coast. Like he just rap about them niggas all the time.
When you listen to yeah, I mean you could say somebody's from California or from New York and you know where they from, but I don't associate them with they're above that region at this point.
Like a Tyler the Creator.
Wait, don't ever give me stinks.
I heard his new album was dope.
Boy,
I
get
haven't
the
heard
fuck
it.
out of here. That shit
I
stinks.
hear that mostly from like the younger.
You ain't like his
kids.
freestyle?
No, because it brings on, it gets
Freestyle was
niggas.
dope.
When you
Yeah.
see this the thing though. And I don't even want to get on the young niggas, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
You becoming an old
You
nigga.
about to be the
No,
old
I ain't gonna do
nigga.
that. We'll get it.
Old man
I gotta-
Spence.
I'm gonna have a conversation.
He's about
I
to
see
start
all you
buying
niggas
smooth
out there
jazz
reacting and
records.
sucking dick on YouTube.
Oh,
What do you
I
mean?
see it.
Sucking dick.
Nigga, this shit be stinks. And they be on there. Oh my God.
I'm
Shit is
not
so
really
good.
a Tyler. the creator.
No, I'ma keep y'all-
Right.
Man, it's two white boys that I be seeing on TikTok, and these niggas make me so angry. And I'll be like, I wonder if that's how niggas be thinking when they
Yeah.
be watching me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, these niggas is making me so angry. Cause ain't no fucking way y'all think this shit is this fucking good. Get the fuck. Stop. Get the fuck.
Why they can't
It's
like
getting
it?
Man, come
sticky.
on, man. I know when niggas genuinely like something, and I know when you're doing something because it's gonna bring you views, likes, and subscribers. I know I do this shit.
But a lot of times when people agree with you, you don't really get that many. Like you don't
Oh
get that
my
much
God.
interaction from sucking dick, really.
No,
Usually
no,
it's like
they
the-
do.
No,
They
you
do.
do.
They get more for sucking dick. Like they hate us because we don't suck dick on our channel. They get more love if they just sit
I
there.
listen to music as
I'm
music.
never gonna say it.
I don't know where this is going.
No, what I'm saying is right. What I'm saying is like, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing niggas.
The young niggas call it glazing.
Yes, they
There you go.
Glazing.
Yes.
We
I
not
be
glazing.
like, what the? it's getting sticky. He's like, oh my God, this is like the great.
Listen, your kids played that song for me, and they were like, "Oh, have you heard that new Tyler, the Creator?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." And they turned that on. I said, "Yeah, please turn that off. I'm out of that age
Tyler,
group."
the Creator, stinks as a record
I've
label,
aged
a
out.
crew,
Don't do that.
all the other shit that Pac said.
I heard it is dope. I haven't listened
That
to it. though.
shit stinks. But it's like
I haven't listened to a Tyler
It-
project in a long time.
people bully you into liking shit that stinks.
Like Prince.
Ooh, in the
Or
90s.
or new Kanye. Ever since that masterpiece word was birthed, now it's like, oh, forget how the music sounds. Did you hear the production though? Forget how the music sounds. But he's rapping. Nigga, the music stinks.
That's kind of how I feel about Dre and Snoop album. Like I like the production is dope.
Come on, man.
They got an instrumental.
Snoop
album,
has some
too,
Snoop
already.
has some great.
It's that shit right there.
I like the beats, and it's. I mean, what are we expecting from a 50-year-old Crip rapper?
I'm not gonna
Like
do that.
Rich Crip rapper.
rich Crip
I'm
rapper,
not
yeah.
gonna do
Yeah,
though,
that doesn't have any
'cause
experiences anymore.
Jay's still flourishing.
He's Jay Hove.
Hove, Nas.
People, they tore him apart for like
But
his
Snoop didn't.
last,
Snoop not
the
even
last
a
records he
writer
put
no
out.
more.
I
Like
didn't-
like he said that he didn't.
He didn't write a
damn
lot
near
of
didn't
s-
write this project at all.
I shout out to Snoop for that because he was probably the first one back in the day. I mean, I don't know if he's never been like the fucking crown royal prince for writing lyrics, but so niggas didn't pay attention to it. But what was that what album was that on?
Blue
When he
Carpet
had the
Treatment.
fucking I wanna take my time.
Sexual seduction.
What was,
Talking
what was
about,
that? What was
Ego
the album
Trippin'.
that was on? That was when
Rhythm and Gangsta.
he
I
had
think.
came out and was like, I ain't writing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't.
Mhm.
But because he ain't associated with actual, I don't even think he was taking his rapping serious anyways. No one cared about it. But
I mean, niggas act like Doggy Style was his rap of all raps. Like he
That's
was
his best
the
project
man.
put together.
he was rapping. He was rapping.
So at one point, niggas, and then Snoop is the best freestyler on the West Coast. That was a thing at one point. Like niggas used to
It
say
was.
that.
It
I don't
was at one
associate
point.
any West Coast artist outside of Game with really rapping.
Not even Kendrick.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
insane.
crazy. That's crazy.
Kendrick
That's glazing.
is,
Because the Game not even like I fuck
say,
with
say
Game,
it,
but
say
he-
it, say it.
I fuck with. I like Game music, but as far as like rapping, I really don't care
you
to hear the nigga say this.
smoking
He say the same bar. He been using the same bars for 25 years.
Crazy.
He do a lot of name dropping.
He haven't been using the same bars for 25 years.
Oh,
But he in
You're
my
going to get
top
an All
five
Eyes on Me
of
Tupac
West
bar.
Coast.
You're going to get a Ready to Die Biggie bar. That's guaranteed on every album. A Ready to Die Biggie bar and an All Eyes on Me Tupac bar is guaranteed on every single album that he has. And then you're going to get an Ice Cube bar because somewhere he realized that Ice Cube was his favorite rapper, like album 2 or 3. And so now you get an Ice Cube bar all the time. And once Dre said fuck him, he was like, well, Dre ain't fuck with me. I got to pick somebody from NWA that like me. So then he went to Cube. Like it's the same shit, and then you still gonna get a Dre I'm Sorry bar for the next 15 albums, and it's the
Oh,
same.
don't forget,
music.
me and
So
50
that's
done
like
pieced it out. We cool. We back friends.
You gonna get
back when
some
we
type
was
of
big-
50 bar.
Game raps, and he
I don't know
still
about
has
raps.
top 5 discography in hip hop.
I give you that. I like his album. I'm just saying that it's
So
the same
You got Game and
shit.
You got Game and Kendrick. What West Coast artists do you think of that go straight to rapping?
Vince Staples.
Get the fuck.
YG.
Well, I just
Oh
about to say
my
YG.
God! No, the fuck we not doing this now.
I
Turn the
didn't say.
fucking podcast off.
Hold on, he said that. He said
Why?
that YG
What?
shit.
No, Mike said YG. I said Vince Staples.
I go to Crooked Eye.
That's for niggas that like Lupe Fiasco. And I love Lupe.
I was finna say,
Lupe
don't you
Fiasco.
like
finna
Lupe?
say, don't you like
No, what I'm saying is that name, unless you like really like rap.
But that's what you're asking for.
Yeah.
But
You're
that's what you
asking
just
for
asked me
people that
for.
really rap. You said what?
I
West
listened to-
Coast
I like
artists really
Well,
rap?
no. I mean, we went from mainstream to fucking like
Underground.
the underground.
Okay. I
He
get
was
what you're
signed to a mainstream
Yeah, when it
situation.
was dead.
God damn, man.
saying. What
It's
was
like-
the?
There's something we did today for
That
this nigga.
situation, Crooked Eye signing the death row was the equivalent of like nigga putting in a fucking application for the Twin
then he-
Towers after they got.
He was
blew up.
Slaughterhouse.
He was like,
He was Slaughterhouse.
What about the nigga that be doing the?
They wasn't signed. Once they got signed, they after one album it was
It was
done.
dismantled.
The nigga that do the parties in the backyard, they be performing.
No, we're not gonna do
Lil
that.
Russell.
Lil Russell, yeah.
No,
He's
and
starting
no.
a bubble.
Shout out Lil Russell,
He's starting
man.
a bubble right now too.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Russell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Russell.
You don't classify that as rapping?
I told you.
And I think
about
West
Lil
Coast rap really don't focus on
What
rapping
about Mr.
like
Fab?
that.
Lil
I
Russell.
feel like it's more of like a feeling.
I feel like
when
if
you
I
think
was
about-
gay
Mr. Fab.
and I really loved hip hop, I'm listening to Lil Russell.
That's crazy.
What?
That is crazy.
That's like feel good music. I don't think it's like.
Yeah.
Lil Russell's
positive.
Bay
What's-
Area
it's
music.
gay?
What's another
Yeah.
word for happy?
So is that how you feel when you hear Jack Harlow? That
Nah,
make you
that
feel
fucking makes me
good.
feel sexy, man.
So
I
that
don't
dude
know.
is.
Yeah,
Have
that
y'all heard
sound-
that song?
That sound
No.
gay.
Hello,
Yeah.
Miss Johnson. You know how I called. You know why I called you. Y'all ain't never heard that shit. It sounds like it fucking sounds like if you was like
It's a play
if
on
you was
Sorry
like
Miss
in a
Jackson.
if you was like in a dental office and the receptionist was like a hookah girl.
Oh, this is a crazy.
Or like
That's
if
a
you was
hell of a
fucking
comparison.
if you was like fucking
You doing shrooms?
no, it's like if you was if,
doing, bro?
it was like if you was riding up an elevator
Mhm.
and like
It's white everywhere.
you getting like major surgery.
So it's happy rap.
It's like sexy
gay
elevator music.
It's gay. Like he just.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Sounding very
Just playing.
homosexual.
Kenny,
right
can
now.
you get the ox?
He got. I even got it.
No,
I'm still wild.
it's under the table.
Oh,
You ain't never heard it. I mean, you ain't never heard it either. Hello, Miss Johnson. You know why I called you.
Sorry Miss Jackson all over again.
Aw,
Why you say that?
boo.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah, it's the sample.
That's the.
Is it?
Yeah, listen.
I never. What is the song called? It's called Hello, Miss Johnson.
Sorry Miss Jackson.
Oh man, Ivan was right there.
I thought you wanted it.
I don't never.
He said you don't want to hear Jack Harlow.
I'll put that on my phone. Then.
Hello, Miss Johnson.
No
You know
white
why
man
I
on my
called you?
phone, huh?
You don't want to slip into rotation.
Watch, it's like if you go into major surgery and like
Sir, this
and
is
like the
not
doctor
a
was
good
like a
explanation.
fucking the doctor was like an OnlyFans girl.
You rather this than most West Coast.
You're
music.
not
Right,
painting
look,
the best
look.
picture.
He's not.
It
Not
don't-
bad.
It's
It's
like
cute.
It's receptionist music. He done found a lane that no one ever.
It's
ever
definitely What's Your Pronouns music.
Come on, man. It's like if you like you filling out your papers, you getting a groove because it'd be a lot of papers at the dental office. and
She,
shit.
her,
It's feel good
Him,
music, but
his.
what's wrong with feel good music?
they, them.
Um,
Definitely they.
no,
them.
I'm saying La Russell is from by somebody from like the West Coast. That's you don't got to come out to his music.
He's bringing out the sound.
What do you
that
mean by
the
come
Bay
out? Like
love.
come out like,
Like I can be comfortably gay and enjoy it.
What? I still can't
'Cause you
find
know,
the correlation.
It's because just West Coast art. You know, we're very very toxic. You know, West Coast people are kind of very toxic.
yeah,
Toxic masculinity is that?
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go that far.
Either
but we
like
can be
the-
really-
what do you
we can
mean,
be
like
really
the-
toxic. Like it's still a lot of people. It's still a lot of people that's like really really like undercover, right? So me and wifey like this singer Destin Conrad,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? But it was wifey who kind of like put me on. I be singing all the niggas songs and shit, and wifey was like, you know, he's singing to men, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I go to him and I'm starting looking. I'm like, hey, this shit right here.
No, don't do that.
This shit. No,
No,
I'm
he
saying like
really
this
is.
shit
I got
is.
one of them songs in rotation.
This
too.
shit. What is it? Same mistake.
No, I'll give you a second.
I'm like,
Yeah.
That's
this
crazy.
nigga. It's different, but it's hard though. I mean, Whoa.
But he sounds so good.
But
like you
yeah,
don't
it's
even
a-
really
it's a good
care
song,
about
yeah.
it.
So I'm like, I'm singing the niggas. I don't care. Fuck it. Like this shit sound because I like
Frank Ocean.
I like old girl from the internet, Sid, and Sid sings to women. You know what I'm saying? She's a stud.
Yeah.
In
So-
the air.
I fuck with in there.
Oh yeah.
So I go to
Yeah.
his shit and he like, it ain't no artist out there that's like singing to me. And I'm like, damn, this is I fuck with it. I fuck with that.
But if you look at like the album art, you could tell. Like
Oh,
he
he's
had
gay.
Now that I'm just now looking at him
Look
like,
at the album
He
art.
ain't even,
oh, okay, yeah.
He ain't even playing no games. He
not
is.
at all.
But it's solid to me. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about, you know what I'm saying?
La Russell.
Is Lil Russell? Is he?
No, he's
gay?
not. I'm just saying. For
Oh,
gay
okay.
people.
I'm like, what is going
I'm-
on?
Not for gay.
You
No,
don't,
I'm
you don't
saying
think
for-
he is embodying like the hyphy culture, which is kind of
He's
What I'm
Embodying
saying
the
when I
bag.
look at it when I look at a lot of
pause.
when I look at a lot of West Coast artists,
Yeah.
you got Vince Staples who I fuck with. That's kind of like he's kind of anti, the highlighting the violent nature of gang
He
making
don't
and all
highlight
that
the
shit.
gang culture.
A
Yeah.
lot of these niggas is gang. It's all about gangs,
I feel you.
shooting, and all of this shit. And then you have
Blast.
the Russell, where it's like I can love hip hop without having to deal with
The niggatry.
Yeah.
So
Which
I fuck
I don't
with
think that's gay.
That's not a bad thing.
I think that's something
But
that
there's
we should
been
highlight
West Coast.
more.
But there's been West Coast. The
I'm
Far
making jokes
Side.
here. Don't take me like.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
He
So
was
maybe
He's
I
like,
need to,
sorry,
do I need to
guys.
put a fucking thing.
Gotta
on
do
the
a
fucking-
disclaimer,
I
yeah.
gotta put a fucking disclaimer up. Like at this point, if you taking the shit I'm saying super serious, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
right.
not sorry, but
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Okay, my bad.
I'm
I
not
thought you
sorry.
meant like,
Mr. Fab?
yeah.
what the fuck?
Ooh, what song is by Mr.
Fab?
Fab?
I don't know. I'm just saying, as an artist.
He just naming people at this.
Nah,
Mr. Fab for what?
I don't associate
A rapper?
lyricism
Rapper.
with the
With
West
the West
Coast.
Coast.
I listen when I'm thinking about the West Coast. I am thinking of beats
Mm.
and a very very prevalent sound of a beat,
You
which
thinking-
is old school 60s, 70s, 80s music sample.
But see, the West Coast got a whole new sound now. You don't like that new sound.
No, that shit
Yeah,
stinks.
it's a
I'm like,
completely
it's-
different
yeah.
new sound.
Like, ugh.
Okay.
You don't like
It's
sound effects?
catchy.
It's
You know,
it's
like,
really like the,
hit a
you know what I'm
motherfucker like,
saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's that type of music.
But
Nigga.
it's kind of like hyphy was though.
Yeah, with Lil B.
Hyphy was a subgenre.
But I'm
This
saying
is the
it's
West
kind of the
Coast.
same. It's kinda-
No, hyphy was a subgenre. And what hyphy was 2003 to 2005?
This new style of
You
West Coast
still
music
had
don't have
you still
a
had
name
Dre,
for
you
it.
still had Game, you still had niggas rapping, and then you had hyphy. Now
which
it's just
became
everybody's
mainstream
doing it.
though. Like hyphy kind of became the face of the West Coast for during that time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
It did,
did.
especially when you incorporated Lil Jon and like you said
You
with
know,
E40.
like the documentary Doctor's Advocate didn't exist.
People were listening to that, but as far as like what was dominating the music waves during that time, it was the hyphy sound with hybrid with Lil Jon.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
they
Talking-
Yeah.
you
They
talking
still
about-
play Blow the
you
Whistle.
talking about
Blow the
fucking, but I'm
Whistle,
saying within that
Tell Me When
time,
to Go.
this is my time. You talking about then? That was a good moment. That shit that you can play in the house parties. But when I'm coming outside, you still got Wayne out there. You still got Boosie out there. You still got Game. You got Jay-Z. You got Kanye. You got a whole bunch of shit. It was just more to choose. Now the sound that we hear today is the only West Coast sound you hear. That's I think that's the issue for me.
First off, you just name a bunch of South niggas and then one.
I mean, the South been running. The South was
Yeah,
running
but that
shit
wasn't-
back then.
That wasn't the West Coast sound.
And
though.
they ain't even bring up like Soulja Boy and them niggas, man. Come on, man. This is early 2000s we talking about.
When I go to LA and I go to like hookah spots, they got a bunch of shit that I ain't never heard of. They in their own little world when it comes to music.
Oh man, me and White P went to.
Yeah.
remember
Cali
when we
always
went to
been
that?
like that though.
I think it probably has. But
We
it's-
went to a
Yeah.
kickback of a young lady. You know what I'm saying? We was dibbling dabbling with. And nigga, all they was listening to was motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck they was
Yeah,
listening
the
to. I'm
I
like, man,
was like,
get
get
me
me
the fuck
out of here.
I ain't
And
even
I'm
in the mood
from
no more.
California. I was like, no, I feel unsafe.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
Cali-
are y'all
Vader.
about to kill
Yes, sir.
somebody? Get me out
Lil
of here.
Vader. I think that's his name.
Zeta?
Lil Vader, Vada.
Oh, I'll say, damn, Lil Zeta, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Vader.
No, but Lil Vader he just basically take like old beats from like the 2000s and rap over them real fast, and
Yeah.
then do the sound effects and all that shit, and then but his songs be like a minute and 30 seconds long, and it's on to the next.
See, I
one.
want to get rid of that shit too.
The short songs.
Yeah.
You want to bring the long songs back?
I was listening like Justin Timberlake Mirrors the other day, and I'm like, damn, my missing songs was like 5 minutes.
Do we have the attention
We ain't got
span
the
anymore
attention
I listened to
for the long
I was
songs?
riding with my daughter. I had picked my daughter up from work, and we was listening to Erykah Badu, Green Eyes, right?
I was just about to
And she
mention
was
that.
like, Dad, are you serious right now? Like this, we home now. This song's still on. I'm like, man, hey, man, that's how
it's
music
like
used
12
to be
minutes,
back in the
isn't
day.
it? Like 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
No, but that was something different because it's like 3 songs within one.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, I've never really heard another artist do that before.
10 minutes long. No, I think the longest recently was like 6 minutes. And that was J. Cole.
Mm.
4
We
years.
need to bring the bridge back. We need to bring the
Bring the
bridges
bridge back is a real.
That's
I'm
a
for
fuck
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm for that.
Everybody, I wasn't expecting like
We don't have those
the
kind of
Summer
singers.
Walker thing to fly like it did, but now
I don't think we got the
song
attention
was like
span.
an hour and
We don't
30
have- we
seconds.
don't have
I
those
mean,
kind of
30
singers.
seconds.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of started with her. With
It did
like
start
the-
with Summer.
Yeah, with those little mini like sound bites, and then now it's like the build of a song is not the same anymore.
We don't have those kind of singers these days.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You have to have
And the
real-
singers that we did have sound like shit now. So
Except for Jasmine Sullivan.
yeah,
She
but
can
she's
give you
like-
that kind of
yeah,
song.
She's like the R&B equivalent of like a Lupe. You know what I'm saying? Like Jasmine can
It's kind of
fucking
underground. You mean?
yeah, like Jasmine can fucking sing, but she gonna be like fucking Kiki.
I think she's surpassed Kiki.
Get the fuck out of here, boy. Kiki got 2
Now-
songs that's gonna outlive us.
Cause of Avant.
Yeah,
No, nigga, they
not
ain't like the
Kiki.
modern day fucking Marvin Gaye and Tammy.
yeah, but that's not a. She don't have like a single project that somebody's gonna go back
She
to.
don't need one. The fuck we talking about? We listen to Luther. The fuck you listen to? Covers. The fuck are we talking about?
You keep doing that.
Did y'all see the documentary?
I didn't see it, but I do want to watch it because I think Luther. You know what? Luther is very very racist. I'm sorry putting the ER on him. Luther.
Luther, let me fix it.
Looking back on Luther, man, I feel like he is very underrated.
By who?
You said Luther's underrated?
Yeah.
By
who?
you? Because you're the only
Man.
person that kind of like
You know,
downplays
no,
him.
no, I'm saying because you know how talented Luther was. You know how talented Luther is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of even him doing like a bunch of covers, Luther didn't really have no crossover appeal.
I think
He
that
was really in one box.
That was
As talented as he
Yeah.
was.
That was the option then, though. But his songs had staying power. They still get played to this day. So I think they were looking for longevity, not necessarily that one big hit for the moment right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
he-
but for
he
somebody as
re-song
talented,
hits.
but for somebody as talented, you would think he would have like real crossover appeal, like
But
a
that was 'cause of
Whitney,
how he looked.
like a Whitney, like a fucking
Yeah, it's probably different marketing.
It was his appearance.
Yeah.
when
Image
you
is
think about
image
it.
was everything back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
wrong
at
with
first
image?
when he first came out, he was overweight. He had that little Jerry
Yeah.
curl that didn't quite curl the right way.
How
Like,
can they market that to the masses?
and then when
at
he
that
lost
time?
weight, then everybody was saying he looked like he was on drugs. So it's like
you know what?
no in between.
You told me that, and I really, really looked into it. I didn't know back in the '90s niggas was actually replacing the singers that actually
Yeah.
sang the song with other people.
Yeah,
Milli
That is
Milli
fucking
Vanilli.
crazy.
Milli
Vanilli.
Vanilli, that was the whole thing.
No, but it's a singer that they was replacing her on everything.
yeah,
what is it?
Good
CNC
vibration.
music? Yeah.
yeah.
Feel about is it feel,
Feel the
about
vibration, yeah, or good vibration.
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah,
vibration
Good
is.
vibration.
Vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
She was on a whole no. What the fuck is that?
Was it
song?
CNC Music
There
Factory?
you go, CNC
Yeah.
Gonna
Music
make you
Factory.
sweat?
Yes.
Okay.
She
Yes.
was on a whole bunch of shit, and they was just replacing
Yup.
her with other chicks in the
Yup.
videos.
Yeah.
She ugly?
She
That was-
big.
She
She was like
big.
a bigger woman.
The girl on doing it, the rapper,
did.
she was
Yeah.
overweight. too.
Nobody knew
Like,
who
they
she
didn't-
was until like what last year when she
Yeah.
finally came out and was like, "This
Mhm.
nigga keep on replacing me."
That was the
Damn.
thing.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
Got to
Image
market
was,
it, baby.
image was everything back then.
So why the fuck did they? Okay, so why the fuck did they get Milli Vanilli?
Because they lip sing everything. They didn't sing at all.
Right, the whole.
That was
thing.
too total.
Nah, they got them out. I just watched the movie. It's because they was just them niggas was just too cocky.
Them niggas won a Grammy though. didn't they?
Nah, but a CD skip when they was lip singing.
That's MTV. I said it was MTV. That's crazy. MTV is the
No,
the-
but they was
started
all
to get you.
they
heard.
did it because them niggas was starting to be too cocky. They was like, we better than Prince, we better than Michael Jackson, we better than
mean,
like
I'm not mad at the Prince one, but
that's crazy.
I
Damn,
wonder
man.
I wonder who was
Uh,
the artist that was actually singing their music.
was a collective.
It was a collective.
Yeah, it was like
The-
a group.
It was a white dude. He was the writer basically of all the songs. and then it was 2 black dudes. One was a rapper, one was a singer. And then there was like a group of women that was like background singers.
They're old.
Yeah.
They were the white man was old. The black guys wasn't too old. They just wasn't the image that they wanted
for that song.
for that time.
That time.
You think it was the label that did it? 'Cause
Absolutely.
they were already from what I was reading, they was butting heads with the label, like
Mm-hmm.
telling them they
to
really want to
sabotage
sing.
them.
And then the niggas started, and then that's when the shit started to go to fucking downhill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just watched the movie. It was they got too cocky, and then the dude who was behind everything, he kind of was like, "All right, I'm gonna show y'all," because they was like, "We want to actually put our voices on the songs," and they was like, "Y'all can't sing, like y'all horrible," type shit. And then they
up
was
a good
trying,
thing.
and they was like, "Nah, this not gonna work."
They couldn't even rap on the shit.
They was they was really from like
They was from England,
They're like
wasn't
from
they?
Yeah,
England.
so
Wherever they
Yeah.
was, they wasn't speaking English.
they wasn't
Oh.
speaking English
They
good.
French or something
They
like
couldn't
that, I
really
thought.
something like they couldn't talk good at all.
Yeah.
They couldn't talk.
So France
Like,
would
as
make
good.
sense. That would
It
make
might have
sense.
been
Yeah, I think it was
France, but
somewhere like that.
It was I was told, and then again, it was MTV where like they gave an interview and the language was so broken, niggas started to be like,
There
ain't no way y'all
That they
singing
singing
this
this.
shit. And then it was the MTV shit where the track started skipping.
Which is not always true because when you think about it, it's a lot of
Idris Elba.
artists that make, that are from America that make music, and then you go across seas or whatever. Those people are out there singing those songs
Adele.
exactly like how they hear it.
What-
So
Speaking of him, he one of them ones.
Who?
That's crazy how over here he's only known as an actor.
Idris
Idris?
Elba. Idris.
That
yeah.
nigga's a DJ
Yeah.
Yeah,
over there in the teens.
Really?
Like he one of them one. Like he is a real elite DJ out there.
I never knew that.
Me neither. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. Seeing him in his element and shit.
you got a whole Netflix show kind of doing that shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Damn. Hey, man, peace, y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast. This your guy Spence. I'm joining my homeboys, SO,
Yes, sir.
Ivan,
Was good.
Skinny,
Yeah.
Wifey in the building.
Ew.
February 8th, man. We will see y'all there, man. You got views, man. You got motherfucking Detroit Tate Money. You got motherfucking
Why are you talking in that
Cake
voice?
Fly, you know what I'm saying? We got the Sunny boys coming back out. I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all, man. Get them. I already got people hitting me up like, hey, man,
With them tables
got the
hitting
homie
fall.
discount, man. You got the tables, man. The tables guarantee you 6 fucking seats, man. I don't know what
So
else to
piece that
tell
together
y'all.
if
You know
y'all
what I'm
want a
saying? It's going to be
table.
hooky.
Plus
you know what I'm
hookah.
saying? Other than that, it's OG style. You feel me? OG house party style.
Prepare to get musty.
Y'all get y'all.
If you ain't
pajamas
musty
yet?
leaving, you ain't had a good time,
Please
man.
put y'all deodorant on.
No, if you ain't musty leaving, you ain't have a good time, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
If I'm smelling a little something, I know, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be air conditioning there. You feel me? So the air can circulate. But if it's it's a difference between. I mean, it's a difference between musty and like
Funky.
fishy,
Oh.
Shit, sometimes the musty come with fish.
or like
musty.
you know,
fish ass.
Combo.
you got a
Yeah.
little because you got a little musty where like you had deodorant on, you just sweat it out. You got that type of musty, and then you ain't coming here with no deodorant on, right? And then you got those that
Like you was already musty in the cold.
you was moving, so you feel you smell a little tart, and then you got, oh, you ain't take no bath before you came up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out, man. We'll see y'all then February 8th. Let me get my shit out the way, man. Still got no answers on my allergy shit, so I gotta go back twice. I gotta do another fucking I gotta do the
twice.
yeah, I gotta do the what the fuck is it? Aspirin?
the aspirin
I got to do the
challenge.
aspirin challenge, and then I got to do the taste test.
What is the aspirin challenge?
They give me a little bit of aspirin at a time for 4 hours.
to see if he has a reaction to it.
Allergic to react to aspirin. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I did the environmental test Christmas Eve. That fucking sucked.
He's still itching.
I'm still itching today, bro. they scratch you they scratched me about 20, maybe 20 between 25 and 28 times on my back to see what I fucking will react to, right? So I'm laying on the motherfucking table and shit. Nigga, I'm itching so much. She's like, you can't move, you cannot scratch.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm talking torture. Like,
What they use, like different leaves?
if the U.S. catch another terrorist, do that to that nigga. And he gonna talk like a motherfucker. Because I'm talking about, and then I got to sit there for 20 minutes.
Damn.
With no scratching?
No
Yeah.
scratching.
I'd have felt that.
And then all she come in here. So I'm like, I'm scratching, but
Put the biggest F on my paper.
wifey was like, man, it's welting up now, right?
Immediately when he put the grass on.
So I gotta sit there for 20 minutes. She come in there, all she hit me with was some alcohol. Right? So she like, you want like a Benadryl or something right now? I'm like, nah, I'll be straight, right? Me not knowing, next time she come in here with the needles.
Okay.
So she hit me 20 times on my arm.
20 times?
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, all the way to 20?
Yes. With different
Shit.
needles. Now,
I hate you individually.
Yeah.
huh?
They hate you individually. Yikes.
Treat you like
Yeah, it's
On the
individual.
arm,
Yeah.
yeah.
With different needles. So it's like 1, throw it out. 2, throw it out. 3, throw it out. Right?
Fuck is you the Tuskegee Project?
Man, so I'm like, that's why I was saying, I was on the internet. I'm like, man, it's 2020 fucking, it's about to be 2025. There's got to be a better way to do this shit. Right? So this one, that was kind of painful. I'm bleeding.
20
shit
in
a
each
little bit.
arm? Or 20 in...
No, it's just
Just
it's
one
this
arm.
arm.
20
They did my whole back the first time,
That's crazy.
and then 20 in this arm, and I'm like, I'm still itching. I've still been itching, and all my shit came back normal, and they was like, I'm sorry, if you thought this was like gonna be like a black and white issue, but because now I'm kind of irritated.
Yeah.
So I go there, y'all do all this shit, y'all put me in the torture chamber, I still got 0 answers. So, other than that, I watched Squid Games, man. Squid Games 2. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the first one, honestly.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I heard
And
With
I
the
don't know
ending?
why. Well, it really wasn't
Well,
an,
it's not
it
an ending
really
'cause
wasn't an
it's a
ending. They
three-part.
split it.
Yeah.
Netflix accidentally leaked it and then they deleted it, so they'll finish it out in like June. It'd be like I think late June it comes. But I enjoyed it because it's such an open-ended ending that they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to do now because they didn't put the man through the fucking ringer. So either he gonna come back a fucking bad guy, an anti-hero, or he gonna continue on his journey. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can happen in that series. Other than that, that's all I really got, man. Christmas whooped my ass a little bit. So now I'm just focused on February 8th and Puerto Rico, man. Get up out of here.
That's what's up.
Wifey?
Pretty much the same thing as you. I mean, dealing with your allergies and everything. And outside of that, I've really just been focusing on getting everything together for our trip to Puerto Rico. This is my first time like spearheading, doing all the planning for something because I'm more of a like go with the flow, send you the money type of friend.
That's me.
But this time I'm actually having to put pen to paper because he ain't gonna plan it. He just gonna he gonna give me the money and be like, I want to go on this
I
day.
told her the only thing I want is I want to wake up and I want to see water.
Y'all get some water shoes and flip flops.
I'm going to
even
order
started
some. Yeah.
But we got that. We're gonna do the hiking and the fucking you going down like this.
Oh,
this
y'all
mountain.
doing activities and shit.
Yeah.
So we're
no.
only gonna put two activities on there because I don't want to
yeah.
like overload us. But we're gonna do the rum tasting at the Casa de Bacardi. It's like the biggest rum distillery out there. So we're gonna do that, and then we're also planning to do a hike in the rainforest where we'll be coming down. They have like the natural water slides and stuff. It looks really cool. It's like a tourist thing or whatever.
Okay.
But we gonna get some.
They
other
party
regular
hard
stuff
out
in
there though,
too.
so we ain't really even gotta. From
Puerto
everything
Rico?
I've seen, from where everything
Their
I've
power
seen,
just went out.
it did too.
It did, but we
Some
still
days.
going.
They say, hey, that's the one thing they did warn. They say, hey, at any given day, randomly, the motherfucking power of the water can cut off.
Trump will be in office. Y'all will be all right.
Yeah, we should be straight.
I honestly can't wait, man. I'm scared to death out here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. You got
Yeah.
niggas in the military now, just you know what I'm saying, just active duty.
Going AWOL.
Oh, he was
doing
active?
crazy stuff. The one out here was.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Hell
The
yeah.
one out here was.
Yeah, man, I'm going out there. We going out there, man, and I've been watching videos and shit. They party hard out there, so we ain't even gotta plan no fucking. Them
Yeah.
niggas party, and I told her we gonna go to the hood.
In Puerto Rico?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Let me know how that go.
No, they said it was 2 niggas out there. It was
That got
it was 2
killed.
teenagers that went because so
And you want to go?
And he
so
wanna
way
go.
so
That's
hold
why
up,
I'm like, why?
So way back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Way back in the day. What the fuck is it called? It's
I don't know.
La Placida, I think, or some shit like that. But anyways,
They pushed all the
way
black
back in the day,
people.
they pushed all the black people down into the bottom of the fucking island. So they do got beachfront, but you got to open some doors, you got to take some stairs, and you got to go down there.
Yeah.
It's the hood. You can't. It's not like you can accidentally go down there.
Right.
But his drug deals and all that shit down there, you can't take pictures on the stairs. And they do tell you where and where not you can't take pictures at.
Okay.
Two teenagers went down there during a drug deal and was taking pictures. They warned them not to take pictures. They was taking pictures anyways. They got beat to death, and one was found burned like somewhere else.
I mean,
Right.
shit, they was warned.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
because I do want to
Yeah.
find, I do want to check out. They say some hood spots down there. Some as far as like eating goes. Like I ain't gonna go down there at night type shit, but it is beachfront. They got some spots down there, and then the Carmelo course is down there. So I want to check. I want to see the courts. I want to see the course. But other than that, man, yeah, man, we gonna.
What if you're allergic to sand?
He's
so
not.
fucked up.
He's not.
And then we got we got a layover in She told me we got a layover in JFK, so that's gonna be.
How long is the layover?
It's not that long. It's not long enough to actually leave.
Leave.
Yeah,
But
it's only like
it's
2
You want
still-
to visually see New York?
Like, I-
fly over type
I just
shit?
still, I'm gonna be in New York, and like I just want to hear like you know what I'm saying, sun. If I
Oh,
hear
you
sun,
gonna-
one more
you gonna
time,
hear
I
it.
love it.
Yeah.
That
just-
airport's so busy, bro.
Yeah.
JFK.
That's
Yeah.
a busy ass airport.
But she say, where's it at? Is it in the borough?
It's in I forgot what borough, but it's in one of them.
I was telling him it's like 30 minutes away from like the actual
City part.
Yeah. So like we wouldn't have
you wouldn't
time
be
to
able to
actually
leave and go
and then
do
come
shit
back.
and come back.
Now they did have a flight that had like a 4-hour layover, but I was like, by the time we get done, we're gonna be ready to go
Yup.
home. Like we don't want to do that. So
That's all, man. What's been going on? New Year, man.
Same, man, chilling. Just Christmas and fucking New Year's Eve, man. I'm good.
I heard
You know.
that wrong.
What?
I thought you said suck it. I was about to say where is this fucking story about to go?
Nah, man, nah.
I only got one ear,
I've been
so you
cool,
gotta
man.
forgive me.
Laying low, just chilling. I ain't got nothing new, really.
Ivan,
Uh,
Skinny man, the camera on y'all, bro.
I got you.
it's been a wild ride for me. Christmas.
Wild
birthday.
ride.
My birthday was the day after
Tuh.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, man.
Peasants.
So
We've been asking this
Happy
nigga
birthday.
all month, bro. We've been asking this nigga all month.
Hold on,
Hey,
what shit that
bro,
was.
where you fucking? What you doing for your birthday, man? We going snowboard. Where? Give me the details. I said, all right, I get it. Just
I thought it wasn't happening.
it was a Thursday, and I know you got to work on Thursday.
fuck
so
outta
I
here.
thought it just wasn't happening no more. Then next thing
Yeah.
we know,
Y'all see
here
the
come the
videos.
pictures.
Yeah, man.
Santa Claus.
I the snowboarding, man. I mean, it's not snowboarding. Excuse me, snowmobiling.
Oh,
I didn't think I was gonna make it off the mountain a couple times, but other than that, it was fun. I had fun.
Why you thought you were gonna make it off the mountain?
I fell and bust my head, like literally bust
Oh.
my head.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
It was like it's I'm part of the so like it's like I did the 3-hour trail. The first 2 hours was smooth, like to the point I was like I had to talk to myself like nigga, who do you think you are? Like you really think you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like you think you eat the hunt? You think you really Tom Cruise out here? Like you think you like I was like standing up and I was doing the most. So we get to about 2 hours and 15 minutes in, right? He's like, okay, you guys, you gotta be careful right here. Like you gotta when you go up the hill, you gotta go full throttle and you cannot stop. It's like this is called Brokeback Mountain because there's a guy, right? He's like we've had a guy like literally like not take direction and kind of come off his throttle a little bit, and then he fell back and it flipped over and broke his back and he literally died.
yeah. So at that point, are you able to say I don't want to go any
Yeah.
further? I'm
No,
gonna wait
that's
for y'all
that's
here?
part of the trail. Like you can't turn around and go nowhere because this is 2 hours. We 2 hours in. So
Yeah, take me back home.
and guess who's the motherfucker who fell off the fucking snowmobile?
Big
You let off the throttle?
having a big back
No,
comes
just
with
like
rewards, baby.
kind of like swerved to the right, and then I just lost control, and I fell off that bitch. So I'm like nervous. I'm thinking like the fucking snowmobile gonna roll onto me. It didn't. They kind of held me, but I still had like so they brought the snowmobile back to the bottom of the mountain. I still had to ride up that bitch. So I'm scared. Now I done lost my confidence.
Ain't that what happened to your boy
Who?
MCU? Fuck, Hawk.
Jeremy Renner.
Ain't that what happened to him?
I'm not sure.
Nah, he got ran over by like a snow plow type shit.
But he was driving it though, right? He was driving.
No, he was saving his nephew. His nephew was like in the way, so he basically jumped. He basically thought he was on a Marvel movie. Jumped in front of that motherfucker.
Ran his ass right on.
Yeah.
Over. Okay.
Shit scary.
So how did you know when you was okay?
I did, like
That's a lot of weight, like flying and crashing.
that's cute.
Strike away.
Strike one. Had to move the snowmobile back to the bottom
Plane
of the mountain.
crash.
So
Oh, that's a black man.
I still had to go up the motherfucking hill. So I was like literally right after I fell off, they brought it back and I still had to go up.
Fail or flew?
Like fell off. Like I fell and
How
then,
far did you go down though?
Not far. I didn't fall that far. So but like the snowmobile is like right here. So I'm thinking this motherfucker's gonna roll back onto me. So I'm trying to hurry up and get out of the way. But that snow is like kind of thick. So I'm nervous. But again, once they brought the thing, that like this is the way we have to go. So you have to go up this bitch. So I got it the second time. Maybe 20 minutes later, we walk into this cliff. Now the cliff is beautiful. Like the view from the cliff was insane.
Yeah.
But it was like hard ice at this point.
So it's
So-
slippery.
I slipped and fell back. I hit the back of my head.
Jesus Christ, Ivan.
So if I didn't have a helmet on, which I thought about taking off because it was kind of hard to breathe because you're in the elevation, I was thinking about taking off so I can just kind of see, but luckily I didn't because I might not be having a conversation
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Shit.
So now it's just
That's like when I went to fucking when we went to fucking Zion, man. You real when they start telling you like all the motherfuckers that actually like fall and shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, cause you know when you hiking at Zion, at some point it stops being a trail, and now nigga you walking on thin fucking rock with chains. It's like a chain. So you walking and you holding the chains and shit. Some motherfuckers be falling.
Yeah, don't sign me up for
I
that.
ain't going.
Yeah, I like to hike,
good.
but no, I
I'm
cut the
good.
line off right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta respect nature. When
I
you're
don't
out
like
there.
nature like that.
Yeah,
And then you have to have like the snowsuit and all that stuff on, so that's
Oh.
heavy too.
all that shit was heavy. Hell yeah. So it was. I had fun though. I would do it again. I just wouldn't do a
That
3-hour
trail.
trail. Yeah, I wouldn't do a 3-hour trail.
And I feel like that's something they should warn you about before you go. Like, hey, there's going to be this spot where you need to really have a little experience.
No. And when I got back and I'm like, I'm telling them like, yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna make it back. Like that last hour was kind of rough. It was like, yeah, oh yeah, it's always that last hour. I'm like, oh, so y'all knew this shit. Y'all didn't pre-warn me or nothing. It's like, oh yeah, the first 2 hours are
But
always
I
good.
think
It's
that,
that
I
last
mean,
hour.
if you, because you got some people out there that's like real fucking adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
So if they know that it's 100% safe, they may be losing money.
Yeah, but you should kind of like give that warning for the people that want it to be 100% safe, and then the ones that are seeking thrills. Like when you pick out,
That's a lot of adrenaline junkies.
but
out
when you pick out trails, like when you go up to even to Red Rock, they have like they let you know this is intermediate, this is hard, beginner, so that you can gauge it and say, okay, I have the ability to complete
it's not
this.
the trail that's hard. Well, no, when we went to Mary Jane Falls, that was hard as fuck.
That was hard
I was down there naked and cold.
in the snow.
Yeah, because it's all uphill and all downhill. As soon as you get out of the car, you walking uphill, and then it's just like a loop, all the way up, and then you got to do the whole same shit all the way down in snow, right? But it's a beautiful waterfall all the way up top. The view, second to none when you get all the way up
I
top.
believe it.
I
But-
could die without some of these views.
I'll look at y'all Instagram.
Without me
find that
personally
shit.
seeing it,
Yeah,
take
but
a
see,
picture.
it's not necessarily cause that was the hardest trail we did, but the hikes that we did do, it was never the trail. It's when you with motherfuckers that decide to go off the trail.
Yeah.
Because at some point they say, let me turn around or the trail ends here. Well, motherfuckers like to keep going. And then that's when.
Well, there's actually not a spot that says that it ends here. The road just kind of stops. Because I accidentally went off the trail maybe the last 2 times that I went.
And you don't be having
It's
no
what we're talking about.
service out there. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
no.
So what you did, was it like a loop? So because you said you had to go up the hill, you couldn't come back down to go to where you were.
You can't. You don't. If the guy don't know where you're at, then you have no clue. You have no clue. 'Cause it's not
'Cause
like
it's
you
so
can
white.
see it. Yeah, and it's snow, so it's freshly fallen snow. So it's not like like a trail that's beaten into.
Yeah.
So if the guy gets lost, and a few times I lost this nigga, and I was, oh my God, I want to cry. and I went. So I did 1 to 4. So like about 3 o'clock, the sun is kind of starting to come down a little bit. So I'm like, oh my God, I lost this nigga. I'm gonna be lost on this fucking mountain.
You kind of big though. That's a big mark.
That's strike 2. That's strike 2 for you, sir.
You're not big on the mountain.
Yeah, like an elevator.
No, I'm saying like on a mountain,
No.
like you can be missed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of mountains.
I mean, shit. If a helicopter come looking for you, just be like, hey man, just look for a really, really a black bean.
Like beans, great.
So did it give you like a new appreciation for life on your birthday?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It just was an experience, right? Like there's only so many hookah lounges you can go to. There's only so much certain shit you can do.
Shit.
Like at this point, I'm not necessarily looking for. I want experiences more than anything.
Yeah.
Like I do want to travel. I do want to get into certain things. I just want like experiences.
That's what I'm on this year, man. That's what I'm on this year. Just really, really, like enjoying myself, going to different places. And I think I kind of got that from like SO. SO stay fucking gone.
That's how stay long.
The PTO days and renewed this year, baby.
Shit, I blew through mine when I got sick. I said, "Fuck, man." But yeah, man, I gotta get out and I gotta experience. Cause if I don't experience, my thing is like, what I mean, I be seeing like content creators and shit. They just like kind of lock themselves in a room and keep on fucking recording shit right now. But you can kind of tell as you watching the videos that you're not living or experiencing. So all you at the end of the day, all you doing is creating content. So you don't have nothing to bounce new experiences off of because you ain't doing no living. You just recording. So I just started, I be watching these niggas on TikTok and shit, man. And I be like, man, these niggas ain't motherfucking living at all. These niggas is just sitting here. And shout out to fucking TikTok, man. You know our event on TikTok and shit.
The tickets.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You go buy them on TikTok?
Yeah,
Yes.
it takes you to our website to Eventbrite to
Like if you look it up, like we don't even gotta post it. If you look it up,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, I looked at it this morning. I was like, this shit crazy, man.
Don't get rid of it yet, Trump.
Yeah, right. So who did
Oh,
you
Jen,
share?
wait, we got
3 weeks. Right?
2.
19th.
Yeah, the 19th.
It's officially they're gonna let it go.
Yeah, I don't even
But
think
they
that's
said
much.
Trump is trying to
He's
stop
trying
it.
to, but I don't know if there's really nothing he can really do. It's legislation. They don't sell this motherfucker by the 19th. It's over.
They're not gonna sell it. I don't think so.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad either way. So another company, like, the way we look at TikTok ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll make another motherfucking.
They already have something.
A knockoff.
I seen someone posting about Lemonade. It's called
But
Lemonade. It's like the same.
it's the
type of
way the
thing.
videos are made. Like Instagram already does it. Facebook already does it. The way we visualize TikTok videos, that is not going nowhere.
But the difference is what TikTok has over those other platforms is that they don't really suppress the
Yes, the fuck
not
they
really.
do.
They kind of boost the algorithm. So like if you like something, you're gonna keep seeing videos like that. And it doesn't matter how many followers that content creator has. They could possibly just be a regular person, and then they have millions of views out of nowhere.
I'm looking at the bigger aspect of it, where you have another company from another country has a platform in the United States. That happens nowhere.
See,
you can't get on Instagram. You cannot get on Facebook in fucking China. And you giving another country, I don't even know how many fucking users are on TikTok, but you are giving another country millions and millions and millions and millions of data from another country that y'all don't really get along with.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's already been known that you've used this data to find journalists that are anti-China, and you've used that to bully them and suppress them. And I say nothing to them. And you don't see nothing anti-China on TikTok ever. That's a problem.
I think we're having two different discussions, because what I'm saying is that we have platforms that are similar to that, and it could be just as big as TikTok if they stopped with the algorithm and suppressing. Because if you post a video on Facebook, you might get maybe 10 to 11 views on there. But if you post that same exact video and go and take it to TikTok, it has like, you know, the span of how many people actually see that content is completely different. Like it's not suppressed like the US platforms are.
Well, that scares me anyway. So
What do you mean?
just overall things that when we talk about the future and what the future looks like, everybody, it's not AI and all that shit that I'm scared of. It's algorithm. Can't beat it.
You can't.
Can't never fucking
I mean,
beat
you
it.
can if they lift it. Like it can have that same the same type of effect. Facebook and Instagram, they could have the same type of effect if they took that algorithm off. But they don't want to pay the content creators like that either.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
They don't want to pay.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok has an algorithm that is building a facade of what people and who people think they are. Why would I want to take that away when I can control the way you think, control the way you move, control the way you spin, control the way you look at yourself? Why would I want to change that?
And I'm not saying that they want to change it. They don't want to change it. I'm saying that the reason why TikTok thrives is because you can see just the plain old, we can go and post something random and it'll blow up out of nowhere. That's what people are addicted to. That's why they gravitate towards it and why they continue to go on there. And it's like one of the biggest sites as far as like doing research and things along those lines because it has a broader span.
I'm looking at a bigger, I'm looking at a bigger picture, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not regulated
Exactly.
like how Facebook
Facebook
and
and
Instagram
Instagram
is
is.
regulated by the Americans.
Like Twitter.
To
Yeah, but the
create facade that they
Facebook
wanna
came
create.
out and said they was low key bullied to be that, right?
By the government, but that's just the government. Like that's just the government trying to consume or trying to control what we consume.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Skinny, what's been going on, man? It's been a couple weeks.
Shit, man. I prepared for this damn new baby.
Shout out, congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's just been most of that working. It's been a lot of that, man. So I try to watch whatever I can when I can, like TV and shit like that. But for the most part, I ain't been doing shit but preparing for this, doing shit with this baby and all that type of shit. That's really it for me right now.
All girls, boy.
All girls.
but they're all different experiences though. Don't you think? Or you think
You'll
it's
get them next time, bro.
Most definitely.
You'll get 'em next time.
Most definitely. It's definitely all a different experience. Like, and girls is
They suck.
and I say that because like so the my three that's always around each other, like they low key fight and love each other at the same time. It's a crazy experience. I don't know what three boys at the same time look like, but my
Me
three that's
the
together,
same?
The Ball brothers.
that might help
You
us.
might get a tweaker out of that.
Might get a tweaker out of that.
Or a rapper.
So it's just a crazy experience every time. Like, so yeah, it's just what it is at this point. Like, all right, I got another girl, but she's more like, so this is my first baby that's not a titty baby. Like, since my first time again having a baby that has a pacifier.
Yeah, but that's cool though, because
It's the experience I never got to experience.
You want that like with a woman that you like actually like live with.
What, to be able to
Yeah, like
feed-
the bitch, your baby mama and
It's
shit,
my titty.
destroy her. Yeah,
What?
destroy her. When you have a baby mama, especially if you don't want her to be like fucking other niggas because it's still fresh. Like, I want that baby to fucking destroy her. Get a C-section, destroy her titties.
What? Why would you wish that
All
if
that
you don't
shit.
want her? If you don't want her, then
Just an ego thing.
Jesus. That breastfeeding do though. It
Some
does
say.
do a little.
Some.
I mean, she
Extra.
half and half. So she breastfeed and we give her the bottle. But it's the experience I didn't get to experience. Like with my oldest, I was locked up.
Yeah.
So this is like the experience I never got to
All the way
experience.
through.
Like you get to feed the baby too. and all
Yeah,
that.
like
Okay.
I mean, I did that with my second born. Like I fed her because her mom was like always working, but it was all breast milk, so she was cool. Every baby is different. Then the next two after that was crybabies, and then this one is
This nigga stupid.
this one is like she's I mean, she's similar to my firstborn because I got to give her a pacifier and got to make her a bottle and all that. But I missed that experience. I never got that experience.
That
So
experience is different, especially when y'all together.
Yeah.
Bringing a baby in this world and y'all really on like some baby mama, baby daddy shit. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. And it's like,
Great.
Yeah.
the baby here. I know I'm not taking this nigga home. So when the baby come out, it's like, do I stay? Do I go?
Are we together now?
No,
or-
hell no. I know I'm not taking this baby home. So
All right, then. Chuck the
leave?
deuces and walk
Like,
out.
all right, well, see you later.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know.
The only time that I ever like had a baby and it was like just me and my partner was with you.
Yeah, man, just hurry up and say it, nigga.
Yeah,
We
it was
know.
with you. Like my first two is just my mom was there, like my family was there. I wasn't with their dad, so it was kind of like, all right, dap you up, see you later. I'll be at the house in a couple of days. Come back, sign the birth certificate, and then
That's crazy.
that was that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
That sounds kind of hard.
I don't.
It's awkward. It's awkward. Because
It
then
wasn't-
you be having friends and family coming over. You be having friends and family come, to see the baby and shit. And they don't really know the situation that's going on. So you be like,
Yeah.
They be all tiptoeing about
All
talking.
right,
asking
y'all.
questions.
Right. But the experience with you was like 100% like, I feel like that's how it was supposed to be. Cause we were together. So yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
it was sad, but it happened.
Why was it sad?
Because that was the
It
year
was,
of the fucking
October
thing.
1, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that happened after we had Tahir. But he saw our baby first. Like he saw him first. He actually took the picture and like because they had to take him and get him all like cleaned up and stuff. So I didn't even get a chance to really hold him first. His dad held him first. So I was like, this was a sweet moment.
dope.
Like I felt like that was a sweet moment.
Yeah, that definitely was. What I was
shit,
experiencing
what's
with
the
all
name?
my
Just-
kids.
what's the name?
All
Just
my
hit
kids
me,
since I've been
shout out.
home, I held them first.
OG Carl Wesley, man, just told me to give him a call.
Shout out.
Shout out,
What's
man.
up, man?
But yeah. So when you get there, man, you're gonna be lucky, man.
No, I'm not getting there.
You're gonna get there.
Wifey,
You're gonna be lucky.
wifey up in age. Unless I have a cheap baby.
What you
but
talking
I'm not
about?
doing that.
Please don't have a cheap
I'm not
baby.
gonna have a cheap
Yeah,
baby.
we ain't gonna. Okay.
Wifey,
Fucking-
man, she turned 49.
Janet had a
this
baby
month.
at 50.
Yeah,
You wanna have a
Janet
D-Wade
definitely
baby?
did.
Oh, who?
A D-Wade baby.
Oh, a rent.
A surrogate?
Shit, it took
Yeah.
me and wifey a long time.
I regret some abortions now that I funded.
Man, come on, man.
I feel bad a little bit.
It
Did y'all
did
not
take
want a
us
baby,
long
though?
time.
We do, but I want it the natural way now. If we do, we do. We don't, we don't. So, shit, fuck it. I'll just take more trips.
It's just the fucking. It's the experience.
Being a granddaddy daddy is rough.
A granddaddy, daddy,
Yeah,
like an
that's-
old
like,
daddy.
that's what
You
gonna
don't
be.
wanna
You're gonna be a
fucking walk
granddaddy
around
daddy.
with
Yeah,
a
because I got
fucking,
homies as grandparents now. That shit's crazy.
You
Like
don't
you,
wanna
like
fuck-
if you have a baby right now, like by the time the baby turn 5,
I'm gonna be the
you'll
old.
be 62.
You'll put me up there. Huh? God damn.
It'll be crazy coming to the.
The graduation with the oxygen tank.
Look at your granddaddy at the kindergarten graduation. Like, oh, your granddaddy here. You like, damn, because them little kids is ruthless.
Yeah.
Them little 5-year-olds is ruthless.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, where your dad at? This is my daddy. Like, oh shit.
That ain't your daddy for real.
They gonna say that. He got the gray hair and shit. Ain't your daddy?
Nah, you bullshit. That ain't your daddy.
I think your daddy was Frederick Douglass.
God damn, Frederick Douglass. Shit.
Oh God! But no, and it's sad too because like the old parents, they don't even be trying. Like there's this one older guy. He has two little sons that you could
He
tell
don't
that
do
he's
nothing.
like in his 60s. Now
That's
he
the
be
butler
there.
from Adam's family.
He be there every day dropping them off, but he got his kids. Stupid. He be having his kids with these big ass afros, like they in the 70s. They be having Shaq shoes, like
He is out of date like a motherfucker.
yeah, like why are y'all doing that to these kids? Their mom is Filipino, like you could tell he got him a mail-in bride.
Hell
like,
no.
boy,
No.
you're out of line.
Shit,
I don't know no better.
Did Robert De Niro just had a baby?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Who?
so-
Robert De Niro.
He gonna
That's
kill
And,
what I'm
that
saying.
And my
keep
other
having
other
kids.
guy,
Al Pacino?
Al Pacino.
Damn.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's
I think Al Pacino in his like 80s.
Shit, damn. Yeah.
Niggas gonna
He
really
got like
be,
every race, don't he?
niggas gonna really be looking at you like,
Don't he got some black
damn.
kids?
Yeah.
I don't know if Al Pacino. Well,
Which one of them got black
I
kids?
think Robert De Niro with the
Oh,
black
okay.
woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even
That's what
going
I
on,
said. I
even
thought
go to
he
pick
did.
up my kids now, it'd be like, them niggas is young. You know what I'm saying? Like the fresh 25-year-old go to pick up his
Yeah.
kid.
With
and
the
he-
7-year-old. No, for real.
yeah, like
Yes.
like damn.
But see, I'm
like,
you know what I mean?
nigga 23.
being somebody that had kids young, now I be looking at other niggas like,
Yeah.
I got y'all beat, bro.
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
See at one, and you
Yeah,
was a,
I'm
so you
done.
the young dad going to school at that point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I
And
was
then now
nigga,
you the
what?
old dad coming to school.
Yes.
So you done been both.
I have that's literally my
See?
experience. I've been the young mom because I had my youngest when I was 19, turning 20, and to hear at our baby, he was at 32. So it's like now that I'm there, I'm looking at the
Because you-
mamas, and I'm the old mom.
At my oldest
I'm
son
approaching
graduation, I
40.
was up in there knocking bitches.
At your
His
what?
mom's side of the family was looking at me in disgust. Nigga, I'm looking at the bitches that's in there. Like my son graduation is cool, but niggas bitches in here.
At your youngest son? Your
My
oldest son?
Yeah, they was looking at me in disgust, nigga. I didn't
Like
care.
his kindergarten graduation. What are you talking about?
Yep, I think it was
Oh.
kindergarten, first grade, one of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like when I took my daughter to her father-daughter dance, like it's a couple old niggas in there that I know,
yeah.
right? But then for the most part, it's a bunch of like little young
Young
niggas in
parents,
here. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then it's the father-daughter dance. So you looking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm like these niggas young as shit. Like they on the dance floor with them doing the fucking TikTok dances and shit. And I'm like,
It's getting younger and younger too.
Yeah.
I told my kids though, man, if y'all motherfucker, y'all ever with me, bro, and y'all randomly put this motherfucking phone on something and start dancing, I'm fucking disown y'all.
bro.
I be seeing because we was at the fucking, I think we was at a basketball game and just randomly niggas they just set their phone down and just start. I'm like,
Nigga, because
y'all not ready to go home,
the
niggas.
kids be running up to the little DJ at the shit, like, put this song on, then they all start their TikTok dances, and then the dads and the dads is young,
Yeah,
so they sitting there doing it with them. I'm like, all these fucking influencers
Let
at the
me-
party.
Let me ask y'all something. I never had the cool mom and dad at school. I never had that. The
My
cool
dad was
mama.
that. My dad was a cool dad.
But I wonder though, is that an ego thing for us, right? Like if we want to say, if we look at ourselves like the cool mom or dad, but the kids secretly like, why is this nigga around?
I'm pretty sure they do that.
It depends. Are you talking about your kids? You talking about the other kids?
No, like your kids. Like we will all like to feel like we the cool mom and dad, right? We want to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if our kids ever looked at it like, why is this nigga around? Like, ugh.
I would think that's a natural feeling for a kid. Why's my parent around here? Get away from me. You're making.
I'm out here with my
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
I think that's any generation.
I would be like that. I think I probably would be. But nah. They all like my dad, so.
I was just finna say, like, my dad was like all the girls like my dad, like, oh, your dad is fine, and that shit used to irritate
It was
my
administration.
soul.
It was administration, but it ain't like hit me.
The
like,
teachers used to do you like that?
like when I was getting RPC and
She
shit.
like, oh,
my
your dad is.
Yeah, because my dad ain't going nowhere not dressed up.
He definitely gonna have the Carl Thomas turtleneck
So they
on.
like,
With the Vegeta shoulders.
come on, man, we not doing this. But you know what I'm saying? I'm young and shit, so you know what I mean.
Paul's walking through the door with the slow Morris Chestnut walk in.
Definitely. Looking like an R&B thug.
My dad is married, nigga. Hey, y'all crazy.
As a player, he walks through the door. Oh, oh man.
Don't look at him. Y'all niggas crazy.
They RBCing you on purpose now.
He said, "Hey, RBC me on purpose." Yeah. But shit, man. Yeah, I be wondering that shit. Like when I be looking on the internet, I be like, man,
Wait, no, the turtleneck?
y'all niggas stupid.
Nigga, that door that these officers. Oh.
Yeah, I just be wondering that because I be looking, you know, Facebook is where I see all the like, everybody just want to be so fucking cool for their kids and shit. It's
Yeah.
corny. I hate this fucking, my kids and my best friend, the era we in. I hate it. But that's where I be seeing it. And I'll be like, man, I wonder if your kids feel the same.
I think so. My dad was always cool to me anyway, so
Yeah.
Couldn't nobody tell you nothing.
Yeah,
about
when
him,
people
huh?
are thought my dad was cool too, I was like,
But see, all the cool relatives I had, they were cool because they let me do the fuck shit that my parents wasn't gonna let me do. I can bring bitches over there. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can.
that's when my dad
do
stopped
all that
being
shit.
cool. When he told me a female couldn't spend a night, I was like, nigga, I'm going to my mama house. Like, what is you on?
Yeah, that's when like, I don't know. That's what I felt cool was. Let me bring bitches over and I'm over there like low key smoking.
Nah. My dad was cool. Like, my dad always had the low riders. Like, he had the cars that niggas loved. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my dad was just always cool to me. So when people would see him and be like, oh, that's your daddy, your dad. So I'm like,
Still got the
yeah,
clean
you
ass
feel me?
ponytail.
Yeah, he was always that
Jeans
dude.
stay iron.
He was with the creases and my pops was
Crease.
he was that to me always. So and then my mom was kind of like you know like your mom come to pick you, I was like, man, why you come? You couldn't say my daddy come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Like I went through that.
No, I don't think my mom was like always at work and shit. I'm trying to think.
I went
I
through
think my
that.
grandma was the one where I was like, fuck, here we go.
I went through that.
My grandma gonna be like, are you a Christian?
Yo, my mom was a cool parent.
Fuck we go.
Cause she like cuss you out, but she went to church, so she'll cuss you out and like pray over you at the same time.
Yeah, my mom
And she
wasn't.
had like the flashy cars, and you know she was hip to date. She had me at 22, so she was like cooler. But my dad, I stayed with him and my grandparents down there, and my grandmama was what's her name on the field trip? She was a chaperone. Nigga, you talking about niggas was roasting? I got to a fight. We had drove from Mobile to New Orleans.
Say, why Martin Luther King mama on the bus?
Who this old lady back here? That's my mama.
Bertha.
Yeah, and she
crazy.
rest in peace. She used to always just look with her glasses, just look at the kids, just
That's
stare.
cool. I mean, that's cool though.
At 60, the grandma.
Having your grandma on the bus is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at
Yeah,
least
that's
she was
kinda
there
crazy.
for you.
My grandma wasn't coming around like that. My mom's was like my dad still had my mom's the nice cars. My mom had all the jewelry and shit on.
Yeah.
I remember middle school, and a nigga was like, I got RPC'd and shit. I think that's what made me start fighting off campus because I was like, y'all not gonna RPC me and see my mama.
Yeah.
Because I remember the little nigga being like, damn, your mama fine. And I'm like,
Now you got to fight. Yeah.
like, nigga. I'm coming back home.
See, when I was getting in all the trouble, when I was
I'm in
getting in
trouble
all,
again.
I'm in trouble again. They tripping.
yeah, when I was getting in trouble, man, it was never my mom. I wasn't tripping on my mom, but my mom had always, you know, me and my mom. It was always just me and my mom. So she was there through all the trouble. But when I started getting in trouble and my dad was getting mad, oh, that shit broke me. And I still would get in trouble. I remember, nigga, well, I got RPC the second day of school. Second grade.
Insane.
He like flipped out. Nigga, he dropped me off at my mom's. I had a full-fledged meltdown. And went back to school and got kicked right back out.
So clearly it wasn't that effective. If you got
No,
kicked out
RPC you in
again.
second grade?
On day 2.
I got RPC
Damn.
in second grade.
God damn.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing in second
Yeah.
grade?
Well, no,
I
I'm
punched the
sorry.
shit out
I'm
of
sorry.
this
That
girl.
wasn't second grade.
Out of
I'm
a
sorry.
girl?
Hey,
I punched the shit
that
out of
wasn't
this
second
girl.
grade.
Then
that
I
was,
whooped her brother.
That was fourth grade. I went to juvenile in third grade.
You slapped the girl, and punched her, and
I
whooped her
punched the
brother out.
fuck out of her. I punched her in her eye. It's probably like third grade. My dad was fighting the case, and the day that it happened, my dad was supposed to get sentenced. So I'm thinking I'm finna go home. My dad not gonna be there.
Yeah.
And the girl said something like, instead of on your mama, like instead of like your mama, she was like your daddy.
Ooh.
I punched the fuck out that girl, and then she went to go get her brother, and then I whooped his ass.
What's the next step after that? Like,
Nigga, the fucked up. When my mama
My big
came to
cousin in high
school,
school.
when my mama came to school, like, oh girl, her eye was so big. I was like, nigga,
Yeah.
it was bad. I shouldn't have did it, but it was over with. I had already reached my faith. You feel me? So it was like you got it. Did like her brother was sorry, so that was cool. It was the coming back to school.
yeah.
And now the cousins is there. But
Yeah.
luckily we deep too. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousins, my mom, her sisters, and her cousins, we all stayed in the same apartment complex. So we going to school deep too.
Yeah.
So when our cousins did pull up, I wasn't really tripping, but I was like, damn, because now like we was elementary school, so all the Von Tobel niggas is coming.
Ooh.
So all the middle school niggas is there, and I'm like, This gonna be a crazy fight right now.
That was my problem, right? I had so much like pent up aggression, and I don't know what it was from. I was just feeling like I could whoop anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with that is that eventually you're gonna run into somebody. Your hands gonna be tested.
Yep.
And yeah, as time went on, nigga, you start getting that aggression whooped up out of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was whooping on niggas, man. I was really, really whooping on niggas, and then I never forget it. I never fucking forget it, bro. Fucking carry arms, nigga. And OG niggas know, nigga, you used to be able to walk through the desert from Fitzgerald to carry arms.
Yeah.
So I'm with my partners and shit, and nigga, he lived in carry arms, we going to carry arms, we kicking it. As soon as a nigga test me, what we doing?
Right.
Boy.
Yeah, you dusty out there?
Out, nigga. Oh, breath gone. I said, niggas, little niggas can fight like this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to whooping niggas out, nigga, and I'm sitting here, breath gone. And we, at this point, nigga, we talking, nigga, 6, 7. What the fuck, you know? Your life that bad, you know how to fight like this? You know what I'm saying? This is before carry arms got like really, really bad, right?
I don't remember a time.
This
Niggas
was
was going
no,
through
this
some
was like
shit.
nigga, you know, man, we used to play out in the field, and this is before carry arms became,
Right.
you know what I mean? But it's like, nigga, is life that bad? Like,
I think like I always had my bigger cousins there, so it always was like if a nigga was like too big,
Yeah.
J Rock was coming in. Like I've always went to school with my older cousins, so I kind of had the safe space to like you got to give me a fair one.
Yeah.
Because I got this big, like J Rock was always big, and he's older than me.
Yeah.
So him and then my cousin Red Devil was insane. So I always had my bigger cousins, which kind of helped me to why I didn't get my ass whooped. And then my cousin Nardo was already boxing. So every time we went over there, he training us.
yeah.
So when niggas is like, oh, this little nigga dodged a punch.
See, I thought I was too cool for that shit. Nigga, I'm a one-man army.
Nah, hell
So
no, yeah.
As a kid, like I had no issues.
I'm deep,
I didn't
for
have
sure.
no issues nowhere else. But I remember the carry arms vividly. And then a couple years later,
Boys and
this is
Girls
when
Club.
the OG Saratogas was built. So all the niggas that didn't have homes and the carry arms was packed was going into Saratoga. Boop boop.
See, and you the older, you're the oldest kid too.
Yeah. So that does make a difference.
That makes it. I'm the
when you're
baby.
oldest, yeah.
My brother's 6 years older than me. J Rock is a year and a half. Red Devil was 2 years. So I'm the baby.
Yeah.
And then you get my younger cousins, but for the most part, I'm the baby.
See, that's why like
And I'm using them niggas to my advantage.
I don't be believing niggas that like unless you like train, which I've sparred with a few of them. I get it. But unless you train, I don't want to hear about how much you can fight. Cause at some point, if you got hands like that,
You gonna meet your man.
you gonna meet somebody that
Definitely.
really got them hands.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with like shooters and shit, nigga. Real shooters, shelf life ain't that long. You ain't out here that long talking about you like
Yeah.
Bro, I remember my 5th grade year, I was going to school with the nigga Deuce 5 and 4-5. Both these niggas done been locked up their whole life, it seemed like. Them niggas was buff as hell, and I got into a 4-5. I'm like, yeah, this fight, I'm not finna do this. This nigga, like, he just got out the joint, nigga. We in the 5th grade. Like,
oh yeah, it's been I think it's been one person.
yeah.
Right.
It's been
Them
one
niggas was
person.
huge
It's been one
as
person.
kids. And that was their names then. Like, them niggas had
Damn.
nicknames. We didn't call them niggas. I don't remember they real
real
names. Nigga, since I was in the 5th grade, we've been calling them by their nickname.
It was one person in life.
Damn.
It was one person in life, and this is when it was before he had already kind of like ruined me, right? But it was one person in life where I was like, I don't even want that smoke. I'm cool.
Crazy.
But he was way older than me. But he was like, why is this nigga? You know, this is when the Boys and Girls Club, the 80 got center. This was when it was the place to be. And I'm like, why is this nigga? I'm across you from the coast. Why is this nigga cousin? So the nigga hit me like a football player. Boom, nigga, I'll fly. He way older than me though.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'll fly, nigga. I ain't got nigga knocked all the air out of me. So by the time I get up, now I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
But it was before I seen what he actually looked like.
You was cool.
I'm cool, man. I ain't say cuz no more.
Hey, it
Matter
be
of fact,
like
don't
that.
even bring me back over here.
It be like that.
No, for real.
Cause-
See it? Yeah, when you the
'Cause
the
we wasn't-
oldest, it's different.
Bro, we wasn't allowed
Glad
to
I
go.
wasn't the oldest.
We wasn't allowed to go outside over there. Like when I was staying with my aunt and shit, we wasn't allowed to go outside in the coast. So you seen all the kids when you went to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga hit me so motherfucking hard, nigga. Boom. That's all I remember. Like he made the noise, like boom.
Nigga, no
And
warning.
How
I
do you
went
recover
flying,
from that?
and I was just like, he was like, "Don't trip, man. You just knocked the air out of him." But I didn't see who did it.
He ain't say nothing after he did it.
No, I just
He ain't
heard
give no
boom.
warning, like, hey man. chill
So
out
when
on
I
the-
get up, nigga, I'm ready to, nigga. Oh, you gotta see me, man. I turn and look. It's like, what's happening? What the fuck you mean, cuz? I was like,
You
right.
got it.
You right. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
You got
All
it.
right,
You
brother.
right.
Uh-huh.
You right, man.
Day of Atonement, brother. Start talking
Man,
Nation of
that was
Islam.
that was
Right.
it. That was it. After that, I started focusing on the bitches. After that, real talk. That's when I like really got into girls and shit.
Middle school is what
I'm
middle
cool with
school
the
what I got to
aggression.
the girls for sure.
I'm cool with the aggression. I learned my
I was like,
lesson.
yeah, that life is not for me.
But yeah, man. Any New Year's resolutions?
No energy drinks.
Oh, you don't have one today.
Just got on them.
Nigga cut out energy drinks, but gonna go crazy.
Hey,
on
I'm
liquor.
gonna do it for real this time. Yeah, that might be
Choose
the
the
thing.
weirdest shit.
I'm gonna try to do liquor in like 2 months though. Not this month, the next month.
Okay, so last year
it was-
you were supposed to start like April.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that lasted like
happened.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Never give up.
He's the guy like he said,
Never
"Don't post it
give
when
up.
I'm not drunk." I'm like, why are you drunk right now?
Wifey?
Discipline.
Yeah.
My whole thing is just like I want to really focus on doing things that like sticking to my word to myself. Like that, you can make all these resolutions and tell people that you're going to do certain things, but if you don't respect yourself enough, then that means you don't have discipline to actually follow through with those things. So I really want to focus on
I
that.
just realized I gotta count my calories because I'm fucked in the house. Like wifey didn't got to the point where she bringing up her discipline and shit, right? And now my girl's not randomly
Oh,
baking and
yeah.
shit. I'm like, God damn,
They in there baking cookies from scratch.
They tested you.
my God, bro.
They made the white
What you mean
chocolate.
tested me,
They
nigga? I
tested
failed immediately, nigga. What I'm taking 2-4 off.
But what do
the
you expect from some girls from that has a mom that bakes?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
they,
we went to
they
the-
take interest in.
And
in
so we
that.
went to the gym yesterday. As soon as I walk in the motherfucking house, they in the living room. Hey, Dad, some cookies in the. We just make some cookies in the microwave.
Leaving the gym.
Yes,
Coming home.
Told you. That's all bullshit.
they fresh out the
From
oven.
gym, boy, oh
Put them
my
calories
God.
right back on, did
Oh,
you?
that's why I said I gotta just start counting my shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I started doing was fasting at work.
Yeah.
Because when I come home, now you know what I'm saying.
Eat one time a day.
I mean, not eat one time a day. It's just it gives me enough time to.
Nigga said you going too far.
Because a lot of people when they fast, all they doing is just putting a whole bunch of food on the back end. Me, it's just
See these jaws, nigga? Eat one time a day.
fuck.
So damn trifling.
Ivan.
These arms ain't gonna jiggle themselves, nigga.
Oh, that's crazy.
See how
That's
he looked at us when he
crazy.
said it? Like,
Oh, ain't nobody talking about your kites, nigga, when you flying off the snowmobile.
oh my God, y'all
Oh
niggas.
my God, these niggas idiots. This year I just really want to focus on my certifications, like focusing on like trying to move to a different career. That's really the only thing I really want to focus on.
You don't go back to school?
No, it's not. It's
No,
not.
for computer.
Yeah, but you don't have to go to school for that.
Okay.
Like the school, like the way I tried to do it before, it was like a school situation, but you don't have to. Like you just need the knowledge. You can obtain the knowledge. I just don't know how. So I have to spend this year trying to figure out where to get the knowledge from without having to pay all that money. But it can be done. I just don't know. I just don't know what that looks like, but I'll figure it out.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Try YouTube
Yeah,
because
YouTube a lot of shit.
one of the IT guys at my job, he went and got his certifications and
Yeah.
everything from watching videos on YouTube.
Why don't you start,
It's really
man?
crazy.
It's crazy.
View's got a nice little black book, man. Why don't you just start hanging out with some engineers and shit?
So the first person I had a conversation about all this with with somebody I met through reviews.
Okay.
Penrose.
Oh shit! Shout out.
Penrose. He was the person. He was the person that told me like I have a homeboy who found all the information on the internet for free, and he just went and took his certification test because the test is only like $160, $180. So the test ain't bad. It's like it's obtaining the knowledge. Like that's what the courses were for. The course that I originally was going to take was $16K. Just going through the company by itself without an instructor, that was $4K. But like I said, Penrose was the first person I talked to about when I started thinking about doing this. He was like, my homeboy did all that shit for free.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Penrose, man.
slide that information to me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I need to get in the IT world.
Skinny.
Some money out there.
Structure. That's it. I just want to be more structured with everything. Anything as far as content, I want to be more structured. Life, my house, like just more structure all around. So that's the only thing I'm focusing on. 'Cause, yeah, my kid is. Listen, I gotta add some structure to her because she be
Your oldest baby?
oh my god.
I overstand.
It's that time.
I don't believe in it.
Structure?
No, like New Year's resolutions. I actually think it's counterproductive.
Counterproductive?
Reductive.
Oh,
How so?
okay.
Because normally
You can start at any time.
you can start at any time. That goes to what the motivation is.
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions, you probably gonna get like a good 2 weeks out of it, and then you beating yourself up because you didn't. It's a lot of honestly, it's a lot of addition, right? Normally, people don't take a lot off their plate so they can focus on their resolution. They're adding to a plate where your plate is already pretty full. Then you beat up yourself because you don't. So to me, it's counterproductive.
I saw a stat.
I'm taking shit away.
Like 8%, right?
No, I
Is
saw a
that the one you
stat.
seen?
I saw a stat yesterday. I think that says resolutions usually start to fail by the second Friday in January.
You come out of Black History
Jesus
Month.
Christ.
I don't even think it really started yet because
I didn't. I tried.
I think on Monday is when everybody is
Monday,
really, because it started in the middle of the week, and we've been to the gym like every day since. Well, he always goes, but I started back around the first, and the crowds have not been there. Like,
Really?
Each time that I've been there, the crowds have not been there.
It's been empty.
Yeah.
Monday
is gonna be crazy.
I went to the gym not to work out, to weigh myself, and that motherfucker was packed. I'm talking about the whole parking lot was packed.
What about the scale?
I'm better than I was a year ago. I'm better. So I
Step on that motherfucker, say error.
Say, come on, my nigga.
Grimace. Did you? This nigga came here dressed like Grimace, and you got jokes too.
Purple, man.
Yeah, so.
Hey, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm good. Hey, energy drinks. No energy drinks.
I'm not mad at that
That's
one.
all I need.
I'm really not mad at that one though.
Yeah.
I don't have a resolution because I've still been on it. I'm solid. Like it ain't like I'm a skinny fat nigga, right? Like I'm still solid, but I need to get like this
It's
weight
time
off
to-
of me.
it's time to
So it's like
shred,
I'm
yeah.
more of a like I just need to shred, and I really do now because now I'm like my blood pressure is starting to.
Be affected.
It's like okay now it's like no it's high. You know what I mean? So I was like shit. You know what they say if you take what they say was it 2 different places?
Yeah.
2 different places you might have an issue. And when I went to the allergist, she was like, "Oh,
It's kind of high, yeah. Not high enough for medication, but high enough to like you need to monitor.
What you take.
But I think that he has a lot of different factors that goes into that because, you know, you be anxious and stuff, like your anxiety.
well, it's
He
been
don't want
high
to
ever."
admit that he has anxiety, but he does because he wants to control everything, and that's a form of anxiety
What?
too. Yes, absolutely. The outcomes, like you don't like just random. You are so structured. That is a part of having anxiety as well. It's like when you cannot have certain things fall out of place without it kind of like throwing you into.
I don't know if that's control.
That's OCD.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, it comes with it.
I don't like a lot of. I don't like randomness. Like
You
I like
controlled
organized.
chaos.
I like organized chaos.
You like consistency?
I don't
It's
like when shit is
controlled.
just flying every fucking where. Like that drives me crazy.
Yeah, so you have OCD. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He won't let us diagnose him. He told me don't put no diagnosis on him. Like, hey, it's something going on here. I'm
Like I can't live in peace. I'm not even gonna try to do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna fuck some shit up on purpose.
Why?
because he's crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, because when I feel like shit is too good, something's wrong.
It's
So being in
suspicious.
crazy is your comfort zone?
Controlled chaos.
But you don't like to control things?
Yeah, that's crazy. How you just use the word.
No, like I like chaos that, like I know is coming.
Just say organized so we
But if
make
some
it like you
shit
didn't
just
take control.
if some shit comes left field, I'm fucked up.
That's exactly what I just said about you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree.
You don't agree?
I don't agree with exactly
But
what
it's
you
the
said.
exact same thing.
He wants you to say it how he said it. That's
Okay.
that
It's
control.
because he didn't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is something that's happening to him that is not within his control. So it's like,
Stressing him out.
yeah, the whole allergy thing. Like this is something that he has had allergies all of his life, but not to this extent. And as you get older, like
get
your
worse.
environment, they do get worse. Like you can randomly become allergic to something that you loved all of your life. Like I can't eat fresh peaches. I can't. My lips like swell
That's
and everything
crazy.
out of
That's-
nowhere,
that is
and that
crazy.
came in my 30s. I can eat like the frozen peaches, but it's something in like the skin, kind of like with the kiwi. But for him, it's like I feel like that's what's running his blood pressure up because it's like what is happening to me right now, and I don't really have no answers.
I don't know, but it's some bullshit.
It's probably
Look.
the pesticide.
Could be. Oh, you
Well,
mean for me?
yeah, for the
yeah,
peaches,
it could
yeah.
be. Yeah, it could be. I might try. I might test that out again because I love peaches. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's really it, man. I mean, I feel like we still in extended 2024, man. If shit, we being honest, 2025 might be a little bit fucking crazier. It just started off fucking nuts.
I feel like this year for me, because I am like heading into my 40th year, it's hitting me so much different.
You
Like
have a mental breakdown.
not
life crisis?
really like a midlife crisis, but it's just like I noticed this year that I haven't really even been able to enjoy 39 because I keep thinking
40's
I'm
coming.
about to be 40. And it's like I need to be more. I think that's what's kind of like playing into this whole discipline thing because I feel like all of my life I've never really had to try hard to do anything. I've always just kind of like been able to show up and then it works itself out. And it, usually I get great results. But this year I'm like, what if I actually put in some work?
And your
to-
tree.
Huh?
Tree is kind of scary too.
The what?
Your family tree.
Yeah, my family tree also. Yeah, that's kind of like looming in the back of my head
You trying to
because
put it together?
huh?
You trying to put your family tree
No,
together?
no. He means as far as like the lifespan in my family. Like my mother, she passed away when she was 54. Like all my uncles, kind of like early 50s. I only have one uncle that's actually in his 60s now, but everybody kind of died early. So that's another thing that I'm thinking about. Like, damn, what if I only got 14 years left?
Jesus.
And I just been fucking off this whole time.
I get that too. 'Cause
Yeah.
my whole thing is like I just want to live longer than my father did. He died at like 42, 43, something like that. So just as long as I can live longer than him, I feel like I won.
yeah.
Nigga, what?
Which is not a high bar either. But
Nigga, that's like next year.
I just turned 41. Don't do me.
Why they can't just like?
Yeah, that's next year. You 42 next year.
I kind of like.
Well, you
wish they could
42
do
this
it like,
year.
This year, yes.
Yeah, so by next year, you at your daddy, and then you like, all right, cool. Come get me, Lord.
No, not come get me, Lord. Definitely not that. But just I don't know. That just was the bar. Like
Lord be like, I can't do nothing with him. You don't fit here.
That's why the allergies acting up. All that, you see them titties, boy, all that estrogen going up. I could have told you that, but I ain't want to be the one.
Yeah, man, but shit kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit in New Orleans kind of like scared me. You know what I mean? That shit low key like kind of scared me because like
Yes.
I was talking to wifey like last couple years we didn't been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On that
like
corner.
that's not a big street. Like ain't too
It's
where
many
you
places
can
to run.
go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
It was
kind of
it was
like
crazy to watch it. Like Jesus.
yeah, the like the explicit videos on Twitter and shit. I was
People
like,
are so calloused. Like the internet has really.
but this is New Year's Eve though. Everybody had their
desensitized us.
phones out.
Yeah, but not only that though. Like they had their phones out after the scene. Like I could see in the
Did
moment. Yes,
Yeah.
people were
Niggas was
actually on
fucked
the
up out
street,
there, bro.
like taking videos of the deceased victims.
That content
That's
is
crazy.
a motherfucker. Man.
That you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker blowing himself up here and at the tower, at Trump Tower.
He was in that car.
Yeah, he was in the
Yeah, he
car.
was in there.
Weak ass bomb.
Yeah, he shot himself.
He
Before
shot himself. He killed himself before it blew up.
Jesus.
But they were saying that because of I guess the way that the car is made,
It
and it's metal?
exploded up.
yeah,
Instead of out.
it
That's why the hotel doors didn't
It-
they didn't break or nothing. Hell, the tires on the car didn't even go out. They were still inflated.
yeah, the car itself held in most of that blast.
Oh, salute to Tesla.
That's a marketing tool for your ass. Free
Elon,
promo.
yeah, Elon
That's
up
why
right
they was.
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't upset, but like Metro had to like shout him out and shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Elon up.
Shout out, because you didn't fuck up nothing around you.
You just fucked yourself
Yep.
up. That's it.
And one person died. But yeah, he was the one that died, right?
He was the only person.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
one that died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. He was trying to kill himself anyway.
Yeah.
So it just all worked out.
No, I wanted to blow up Trump Tower too.
Clearly,
Nah.
because that's why he was right there.
You know what I was thinking to myself, man, because I was watching the news and shit, and I'm like, how much would the U.S. help itself if it just outright came out and apologized for shit they've done? I'm American too, so I have to say we've
Done as far as what,
like
slavery or
it's
everything?
not hard. This is gonna sound kind of. I know America's a business, so it would never happen. But and this is gonna sound fucking nuts coming out of my mouth, but it's not when you realize some of the things that America has done. It is not hard to radicalize somebody.
I don't think that sounds that crazy.
So I'm asking if America knows that some issues, a lot of people have a lot of issues, how hard would it be for them to just come out and outright own up to it and apologize?
Very hard for the U.S. It'd be very hard.
Yeah.
That's why we have the biggest military budget because we don't plan on apologizing no time soon to nobody. There's a reason why we spend more on our military budget than everybody else. We don't apologize for nothing.
Damn right.
And then when you think about it, when what comes along with an apology is probably going to be some type of severance pay or some kind of apology payment that's going to
So
be.
they're not going to establish
It's a
an
business.
apology.
Reparations.
Huh?
I mean, we got reparations.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like but they never really
never
apologized
apologized
to
for
us
slavery?
either. It was kind of like get over it. It happened, and everybody has
forward.
slaves.
Yeah,
Now
here's
we
2
not-
holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's two
Here's
holidays.
Kwanzaa
It's
and MLK.
And
Kwanzaa not
Juneteenth
federal.
now. Juneteenth.
I mean,
yeah,
not Kwanzaa.
Juneteenth.
Not Kwanzaa too.
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth, my bad.
Martin
Yeah.
King,
MLK
right?
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona don't celebrate that shit.
No, they said.
At this point,
Fuck
they could
outta
take
here.
back Juneteenth. We don't want it.
Bro, what they
The way
did to
marketed that
Juneteenth
shit,
is
hey,
fucking.
take it back.
It saddens
So
me.
you don't want that Walmart ice cream?
I kind of do want
Oh,
some.
Hell no.
The Juneteenth paper plates.
Oh, that's so.
No, Walmart got like a
disrespectful.
Juneteenth
Wasn't
ice
it-
cream
No
flavor that come
shit?
out. It's
Wasn't
like,
it like
yeah.
red velvet?
Is it
I
chocolate?
think something like that. I don't know
kinda
what it
want
was.
to taste it.
I like red velvet.
Me too.
But Walmart just doing the.
I try that.
They got some shit with not discriminating or something like that. Where they could just fire a motherfucker, or they don't really have to. I guess they're not pandering too much no more.
Right.
Something like that I've seen.
Oh, well, now that Trump
That's
got
why I've
reelected.
seen all the black people was trying to like
Now that Trump got reelected, yeah. Well,
say fuck Walmart type shit.
yeah, Target getting a little ghetto too. So
Yeah,
I was,
it's slowly
I
but
was
surely.
about to say Target is, but they've always been kind of inclusive though. Like it's with.
You ain't never walked in there and they shit was locked up though.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the black selling black merchandise and things like that.
That's what I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember a few weeks ago, like I was like not arguing, but I was having a spirited debate with the brother Tory, right? Because we was talking about the coast getting
I seen
Demolished.
that.
I know the word for it, but basically
Gentrified.
when they redo it, there's only going to be a certain amount of low income homes. The rest of them, you are able to come back if you stay under this threshold.
Okay.
The rest of them are open to the public.
Okay.
So that means a lot of that community ain't coming back.
They won't
For
be able
one,
to afford it.
Right. For two, when you send them people off somewhere else, a new look for them, right? A new area for them drives down the price for somebody else.
Shit.
So my thing is, it worries me as a homeowner.
Yeah,
I
me-
can't lie.
yeah.
When I walk in to my CVS and everything's locked the fuck up, that drops the price of my house down. Motherfucker.
You don't know what they gonna see them niggas over
You
there.
sounded like me.
Shit, that Walmart over there is
I'm
locked
about to
up.
say it's everything over there at Walmart already locked up.
That shit, nigga. What?
That shit is
That Walmart over there is locked.
I don't even, we don't go there though.
Nigga,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it is.
Both
We go to
of 'em.
Smith's.
We do go to Smith.
That shit is locked
They be
up.
cracking in Walmart. I like it in there.
I ain't been in that Walmart in so long.
I like it in there.
I went there for some time because I ain't been on that side of the town Walmart in a minute. I was like, why is everything fucking locked up?
Everything is locked
I'm
up.
like,
in
this
there.
shit is
No,
prejudice, low key.
the Walgreens,
key.
the Walgreens by my crib, nigga.
Oh, no.
Everything
They
is
need
locked
security
up.
like the club.
I
to go
said,
in that
what the
motherfucker."
fuck? Nigga, I'm talking. They got because you got to ring them.
Yeah.
They got the little shit.
It
I
take them
said,
forever to come to the button.
Nigga, it's
Yeah.
everything locked up in here. Nigga.
don't even got the key
Niggas
no
in here
more.
stealing Epsom salt.
They don't even have
Yeah.
the key no more.
They got the lit thing you
It's an
push
app on
to
their
it.
phone. It's an app on their phone.
But they did do it where they took out like all the ethnic hair stuff out now, and well, I don't know if it's like that now, but for a little a
Yeah.
small period they had took it out because they said it was racist. So they brought like all the hair products out, but locked up like the deodorants and like general stuff that
Niggas is still on
everybody would
deodorant?
use, I guess, because it's locked up.
I can understand the washing powder and
Detergent,
shit.
yeah.
Nigga, I had a hard time getting baby milk.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
definitely-
been on
yeah,
live.
That's the same price as
First
Hennessy.
nigga I steal in
shit.
that motherfucker.
That's
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Look, don't
Same
need no-
price as Hennessy.
You could a
Got
bottle of
that
Don Julio in the bottle, in the can of
Infamil about the same thing.
about the same fucking price.
And don't need
that's
the
a-
specialty milk because that right there, you about to be
I had
dropping
to eat
about
I had
40.
I had to eat the orange can.
That's
Boy,
a
that shit used to
starter
hurt my
booster.
heart.
That's a starter booster item right there. You start when you get comfortable boosting them up. I mean, stealing the Infamil and shit. That's when you go into the big teams.
Infamil.
You gotta be trifling though to steal Infamil.
You gotta be what?
Trifling.
Hey, Infamil's
Because you
more.
can get that for free. Like
that
if
more
you sign up for
expensive?
WIC,
Ain't Infamil more
You
expensive?
only,
No,
you only
I
get so you only
You
get a
get
certain
something
amount
for
of
a week.
cans a month though.
Which one is more expensive, Infamil or Similac?
they're both about the same.
About the same.
They're
What's the
about
difference?
same. It gets more expensive depending on like if your baby has dietary needs. So if you have to
Okay.
go to like the Isomil or the orange can, I forget the name of that
It
one.
was, that was for the she's a NICU baby, so
We had the purple can. I forget the name of them, but like some of them are formulated for
That shit
dietary
nasty. We was
needs.
really feeding our kids that shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I was
fucked
young. I didn't want to breastfeed.
And that baby
tried for,
food.
like, a
What the
week.
fuck is this, bro? This
Yeah,
is
that
cat
baby food
food.
Nasty. Yeah, that's
Fucked
nasty.
up. You feeding your kids that shit. My boy put out a freestyle yesterday. 2 days ago.
2 days.
Yeah. And first of all, let me put this out there now. You know, we said it on the review, but I don't appreciate these West Coast niggas, man. Every time somebody comes out with something, they calling niggas, man. I don't like that shit. Let it be a competition, man. Y'all just about to bully niggas and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Joey Badass put out the freestyle. Here come daylight. We talked to bro on the phone, man. It's all good. The fuck?
I just want to make sure if there's any smoke or something.
But why though? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like if Kendrick did it on Control, why Joey can't say? Why the fuck Joey can't say what the fuck he want to say?
We need to know. Do we need to write some bars for you too?
Yeah,
Man,
that
come
too.
on, man. That's corny. That's corny. That's big corny. But Drake comes out and then he drops his freestyle. I felt like he was getting busy. I miss Drake just rapping.
I need him to come back singing. Just sing.
I-
That's the only Drake I want to hear.
I'm very, very concerned that I don't know if he'll be able to come back in the same capacity.
Who, Drake?
Oh no.
He got the album with Party Next Door supposed to drop.
That's gonna do. That's
know
gonna.
he
That's
put-
gonna. I mean, that's gonna do some shit. People gonna listen to that. But I'm talking about Drake as an artist, as a rapper. I don't know what that Drake looks like after this battle.
I don't think Drake know neither.
What stops him though?
His confidence.
No, I think we as a people, the internet, I think we love storylines more than anything. So I feel like even if he tried to drop something, the fact that at this point we would make it about Kendrick and Kendrick getting him out of here bigger than Drake actually dropping music himself. So even if the music is good, what happened in the past is going to deter us from actually taking it serious.
I disagree. I
think people's missing Drake right now.
I do. I know I do.
I
There
think
is zero range right now.
If the music is good, it'll surpass all that.
The music just ain't good enough.
The music just ain't good. Like,
Drake just had a bad run.
Yeah. What was the last like great Drake song? Like the last great Drake song? Not
Nice
a song that
for
did numbers. Because I had this conversation with my son
Okay.
all the time. Like, oh,
text on
he
your
did-
DMs. You mind me funny fucking nails.
I like How About Now.
Ain't that four bats?
that's
was
four
off.
bad song.
With Drake on it.
What was the last great Drake song? The last great Drake song. What was the last Lord Knows or Make Me Proud? Like, what was the last great Drake song?
Say, make me proud, my God.
Make Me Proud was a hit.
The last great Drake song. I mean, it depends. If you talking about hit, I don't know. I think the last great Drake song probably.
Nice for
Well, I
What?
love
Nice
Bahamas.
for What,
Bahamas
maybe?
Promises.
What is Bahama Promises?
It wasn't
Bahamas Promises?
It wasn't mainstream though.
The internet been clowning Drake for a while now.
You got Bahamas Promises.
Prior
You
to
got
this.
Champagne Port. Like he got shit out there. If you talking about mainstream,
God's plan.
God's plan.
Yeah, God's plan.
God's plan.
Nice for What came out the God's
Oh
Plan.
yeah,
so,
Nice for What.
So maybe Nice for What
Nice
was the
for
last
What.
great Drake song. I'm not saying hit because things can be hits and not be great.
Yeah.
What was the last great Drake song?
to me, it's Bahamas Promises.
Which I don't even know what that is.
But it
Ain't
was
too
a
deep.
It's
it
a
was
good
a
song.
it was a big song though. It was a big song. Not mainstream, but it was still a big Drake song.
What about Way Too Sexy?
Yeah, but what you talking about? 220.
Yeah, it's like a future song.
2021? Future and Young Thug?
That's still a long time ago.
Drake been
in
getting
music,
clowned
though.
for a while
Yeah.
in music. Prior
He got
to
some shit, man.
Yeah.
Because he got the shit with 21 Savage. He got some shit on there. Like he got some shit out there. And then First Person Shooter was pretty big.
J. Cole's verse is pretty big. That's what I'm saying. Drake hasn't put out a great song
By
in a
himself?
minute.
He haven't had a good body of work in a while.
I'm not saying he
say
hasn't
that.
put out hits because he's going to consistently put out hits. He's going to consistently get numbers and views and listens. That's not the issue. What was the last great Drake song?
I mean, he has so much range. You ask 5 different people, they're gonna give you 5 different songs. Honestly,
Yeah, they're gonna name hits. I hear that. What was the last great Drake song? What was the last time you heard a song like this shit go nuts?
Probably Nice for What.
I mean, at some point, yeah, he started putting out quality over quantity. But I'm guessing I would ask you, what is your argument though? Why does that matter in the scheme of?
If you put
If
out
you
a
put a
great
song good enough,
it'll overpower that. I don't give a fuck how much of a rapist Kobe was. Okay, I'm gonna give you 50. When my life is on the line, I'm come out here and give y'all 50.
Kobe wasn't a rapist; he just fucked an ass, which made
Okay.
that situation sound way
Sodomy.
worse.
I'm on trial, so they found enough evidence to say
But he was not guilty.
he was found not guilty. Absolutely,
But it was the fact that
we found enough
hit her in
evidence
the-
to
in
say,
the
well,
poop in the boot.
we're gonna try to prosecute you. And so when his life was on the line, I came out and gave you a string of great performances that kind of made you say, Kobe's great. We kind of forgive you a little bit. Drake needs one of those.
Well, I think looking back on it, and I think this is the issue that we don't know yet. Looking back on it, we don't know if he was doing all this on purpose. Because of that, we know about all his label issues. Like we reviewed the Conductor. What's the song called? With Conductor or whatever. I can't think of the name of it. The Irish Freestyle.
Friday Night Freestyle.
But UMG strike that down immediately. Get that off of here. So we don't know if he was releasing all his shit to get out of his contract, the shit that he got going on with his label, and then you get the Kendrick shit. So we don't really know what the seriousness of what Drake is going through right now. I think that'll all be.
He needs a not like us. He needs when R. Kelly started peeing on bitches, what do? Step in the name of love. I'm gonna step in the name of love, and y'all forgot all the fucking about it.
Same with Rick Ross being a CEO.
He needs one of
music.
those. He needs a step in the name of love. He needs y'all hate Mr. Morale and the Steppers. Guess what?
Stinks.
Not like us.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make you niggas dance for 6 months straight. He needs one of those. Does he
need
still have the
Drake.
ability to make one of those? Because we haven't seen one.
But that's the problem though with me. That's the problem with me though. I don't know if it was Kendrick's music or it was Kendrick's rollout that made things the way made things become what they became.
I think it was the rollout for sure.
Because he hasn't said anything. If you go to his Twitter, it is link after link after link after link. That's it. The man has said nothing. So is it the music itself or is it the rollout? Like it's crazy that we are now applauding Kendrick for giving us a simplistic album.
It's the culture. Kendrick came with culture. Drake can't come with culture. The culture is backing up the music. You can have subpar music, but if you're embracing the culture with it, it's gonna get behind it.
Yeah, that American West Coast culture.
Yeah, Atlanta been doing it for 20 years.
That's true.
You gotta have culture. That's what Drake lacks. He lacks culture. Show us Toronto culture. Show us Toronto hood culture. It's crazy. This nigga been in the game for 15 years.
Hood
We don't
culture
know.
is crazy.
We don't know Black Toronto.
We don't.
We do. When we listen to Tory,
What is Black?
we listen to Tory and get it.
Tory is actually very, very talented.
But that's
we
but
talking
but,
about
but
we
the
don't
women, though.
even think. But again,
But we don't get that from
when
Drake.
you listen to Tory, we don't look at him or think, oh, he's from Canada.
right.
We
But
don't.
but he has a certain level of culture with him. Drake's been in the game too long for him to not present that.
Nah, Tory do too many things. He thinks too much to say.
But that's part of that.
There is
that's-
nothing in hip hop that Tory. There is nothing in hip hop, R&B, anything that Tory cannot
Yeah,
do
I'm not-
and do it better
yeah.
than a lot of niggas that actually.
I'm not saying he can't.
Yeah, I ain't saying he can't.
I mean, that might be a Canadian thing though, because Drake
It
is the
could
same
be.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is,
It's a melting pot up there.
It's a,
We,
a
we
melting
breed
pot.
chameleons because we don't have a culture of our own.
I don't.
We can we've taught our artists how to assimilate in other areas.
But I don't associate Drake with talented like I do with Tory though.
Why?
why?
That's crazy.
What?
I think
Why are you
Tory.
singing his praises then?
I think Tory is probably one of the most talented artists in the game today, bar none. I think Drake found a formula and resources. But if you just talking about pen to paper, beat to, well, all that shit, that Tory
I
is.
think Drake might be disconnected. From
Tory
that part.
got big off of fucking
Samples.
sample mixtapes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like his legacy that you're speaking on is mostly surrounded by nostalgia
And it's-
because he's taken big songs and turned them into his own.
So
Like,
he's
that's
doing the
not
same thing
really-
you shit on Luther about.
You took the question.
No,
Exactly.
no. I said
Sean.
Yeah.
Tory. That's how Tory got on. Once he got on,
what
his
he's
talented
known for,
spoke
though.
for him.
What is he known
We
for?
don't bring up the chicks tapes like that no more, except his last one, and I didn't even really like that one.
What
but
was one
he
of
put
his-
he put all the artists on all the old
So
songs.
what was his biggest single that we all know him for?
His last big thing was when he did the Chicks
Brownstone.
tapes, when it had T-Pain, Chris Brown, when he featured every artist on their own beats.
No, I see he's had some shit out there. He's had some
After
shit.
that,
What was his biggest single?
All of his singles are remakes of R&B classic songs.
Which one? Tell us.
I think
Educate us.
because you finna say
Don't
his
say
big
praise to the
single
Most
is Say
High.
It.
Don't say praise to the Most High, because then I'm going to walk out of this room.
I feel like his biggest song was
Say It,
the
he gonna say it.
Brownstone,
Yeah, I know you
Brownstone
gonna say that.
song. Yeah.
I feel like his last
Tory
big moment
Lanez
was-
biggest hit in recent years is Trap House, which was released in 2024. It's number 15 on the Hot R&B Songs chart.
How do it go?
I don't know.
Exactly. Nobody knows that
It's
song.
not a hit.
When you
Say
think
It made
Tory-
number say it made number 1. Wish I Never Met You
is another
was
sample.
top 10 on R&B. That was released while he was in prison. The Alone at Prom album, that was the 80s inspired. I think that was the one that went crazy. That was from 2021.
Went crazy sounds crazy.
Alone at Prom did like crazy numbers. Can't.
I didn't listen to that.
I've never heard of it before.
It's 80s inspired.
Okay.
That's cool. I've never heard of it before.
So you still basically saying he?
No, I'm just saying like it just depends. He's had shit that has went crazy. I don't know.
Went crazy where?
I mean, he have, but what
On Stacey
what we
G
saying
show?
is he's consistently been just a remake artist. Like you're saying talent, but
It peaked at number
Remaking
63 on
everything.
U.S. Billboard.
Oh
And,
no, not 63. Jesus, that's a.
And
How did
then
he get that
number
high?
number 28 on Billboard 200.
But I think I'm not discounting his talent or anything like that, but the majority of it is based on the fact that it's tied to older hits. You know, like
Facts.
we lean into nostalgia so much that you can kind of if you can make a hot song out of a song that was already big and then kind of turn it into your own, that people are still gonna connect it to the the previous hit. Like that's what he's known for doing. Mixtapes.
Tory's talented, man.
Tory's a symbiote. He's Venom.
He's Venom.
Tory's Venom.
Why do you say that?
Because you can't sit here and name a Tory Lanez original song that was a hit, like a song that wasn't connected to nostalgia. You can't name one without googling and pulling up a bunch of random numbers on a bunch of random charts somewhere. You can't name one because he doesn't have them.
That doesn't, just because I can't name one doesn't mean that can't happen, because this is freestyle. So that's not putting me in. You're not making an argument for that, because we're all
If it was a hit, you'd be able to name it.
That's not necessarily true.
Why not?
There's a lot of hits out there that I don't know. That's music in general. We all don't know every song that's ever been released.
You just sat here and said he was the most talented artist in the game, and you can't name a hit that's not.
He is. Drake to me.
So name him. Name it.
Drake makes great music, but I know that the man has great resources and he has a formula. Now, whether I like that formula or not, that's up to me. But when you talk about talent, true talent, sing, rap, pen to paper, produce, all that shit, Tory can do all of it. That's not like a.
So name it.
So could Prince.
Prince is one of the greatest from an instrumental standpoint. When it comes to them drums and them instruments, I've always said that. Prince is one of the greatest. His music stinks to me. And that's okay. That's okay. I don't know every song in the world. This is all off the dome.
But you, whether you like them or not, whether you know them or not, you can name Prince songs that are original songs.
No, I can't. I know Red Corvette.
That's an original song. You know it.
I know Red Corvette.
So give me a Tory Lanez hit. That's an original Tory Lanez hit. Give me one.
I can't do that.
I know you can't. That's why I've been saying for the last 5 minutes.
That's not because I don't know the man's entire discography. Does not take away the fact.
You can't sit here and say he's super talented. Yet I can't name any of his work.
Because you're yelling, it does not help your argument. I don't know every Prince song in his catalog. I don't know every Prince
But you know them though. But you know them whether you like them or not.
You just asked me to name a Tory Lanez hit without.
You can't sit here and say this is the most talented artist in the game and then not have a song to back up your argument. You can't do that. That sounds insane. Whether I'm yelling or whether I'm saying it like this, the point is the same. You can't say this nigga is super talented and can't name a song that's not tied to nostalgia. That's a hit for him. You can't.
So name me a Michael Jackson song that Michael Jackson wrote.
That he wrote?
Yes.
Fuck.
Billie Jean.
Not Billie Jean.
Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? You a Michael Jackson fucking fan. You a Michael Jackson fan. Give me a song. Give me a hit that Michael Jackson wrote.
I didn't sit here and say Michael Jackson was the most talented writer either.
You see how
did I say that?
Or one mic.
I said he's the greatest artist.
All I'm doing is throwing your argument back at you.
You said Tory Lanez. You said Tory Lanez is the great writer, producer, and all these other things. But you can't name any of the works that he does.
Talented, but just because
So show me where the talent was.
So Michael Jackson is one of them ones for you. So now give me a Michael Jackson.
If I said Michael Jackson was one of the most talented writers and producers, I'd be able to name it. I didn't say that, did I?
You got Tory over T-Pain because he does the same thing.
Ooh, I like T-Pain.
T-Pain had a great era, and I think with this Glorilla song, he could probably come back.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with T-Pain, I don't even say it was the problem, is when he went on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And Charlamagne told him he couldn't sing.
Yeah.
And he went to go get singing lessons. He couldn't sing back then.
Oh.
He actually went and got singing lessons, and then he kind of left he left the auto-tune alone. But with the Glorilla song, I think that sound has a solid chance to come back, because ain't nobody listening to that song for Glorilla.
Not at all.
I don't think he cared to come back though. Like when he speak on the music, he always say he's more in love with the streaming and what else he does.
That's where he get all
big
this
on
money
Twitch now, ain't he?
Yeah, and he got a residency too.
But no, he say like this is like I actually love doing this.
Yeah.
Like he say he haven't loved music in a long time. Like once everything else came into it, he say like I didn't really love it no more, because he always have his. Tory Lanez brought him back when they did the Jerry Springer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple songs after that. Like he always would give you a hit here and there, but I don't
original music.
I don't think he love it like
I think
that.
he had one with like Kehlani, which he actually did better than her on it. But I think once he came out and he was like, "Shit, the money I make on the
Streaming is
from writing and producing and
not even
my
worth
old
it.
songs, it ain't even."
Doesn't make sense.
Ain't
Because
financial.
it really is a passion project when you think about it. Like when it comes to music, if your heart is not really in it,
Because you ain't getting no money from it.
yeah. So it's a passion project, you know.
With him, I don't even think it was like I don't know. From what he said, it wasn't more so just the money part of it. It was
The love of the game.
the love of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the music that he put out, he was like, they was all telling him like, this wouldn't be a great song. This not good. This not, and it continuously sold. It continuously did what he wanted to do. But he said just because he loved it and he believed in it. Once he stopped loving it and believing in it, it was kind of like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And he was
If
battling
it
with
sell, it
alcoholism.
sell. But that was the industry. Like once you get involved in that industry, the industry started. He didn't like the industry part of it, from what I've heard him say.
I think that's
a lot of artists.
that's why niggas like live on the road. Like it's not hard to, if all my money is on the road, that's where I'm stay at. You know,
If you can't write, produce, then yeah.
or you build you a solid catalog, a catalog that you know of. You know what I mean? That can withstand the test of time. Stay on this road. Shit, Genuine, his whole career is off of 3 albums.
He needs to stop.
I mean, he's older now, but his entire career he's doing that off of legit
he
3
does
albums.
Actually, well, he used to put on I saw him like 10 years ago. He put on a
Charlie
show.
Wilson. When was the last fucking
yeah.
time?
The Temptations. Last
Them.
one. Yeah.
The Temps, the Tays.
Some of that is kind of sad though. Like when you see Smokey Robinson still performing and he just looks like it hurts to be up there.
Man.
That's sad.
But what else
Like,
can? I mean, if I got to pay my bills, what other option do I have?
Yeah.
Damn. Is it? Shit.
Yeah, he's potting
It be
today.
like that, man.
February 8th, ladies and gentlemen. February 8th, man. You can find me at Just Call Me Spence. You can find the podcast on Twitter, Views from the 7. TikTok, Views from the _7. Instagram, Views from the _7. Facebook, Views from the 7. And YouTube, Views 7 Network. Where can they find y'all at?
You can find me at Shayna_Candy everywhere. That's SHAYNA _KANDII.
You can find me. I am S to the O on Instagram and Twitter and X, whatever.
Young Al Bundy, YUNG _Al _Bundy. Go get tested. Know your status.
Are y'all still on Blue? What's that shit called?
Bluebird.
It's
Twitter, Tubi.
Blue Sky. I still got it on my phone. I ain't never
Tubi
been
Twitter.
on it. I think I'm the only one. Shout out.
I ain't never wood to that. Skitty Junior 777 on Instagram.
All right, man. We up out here next week. Peace.
Peace.